on my soul, on scrolls in the iPhone, on my soul, on scrolls in the iPhone. Listen, Papa, talk harder, I'ma sin again. Losing in absence, so I gotta win again. Catch an album, film drop, then I'ma spin again. I take this pole and lift another, so I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul, on scrolls in the iPhone, and that's on my soul. Listen, power talking harder, I'ma say it again. Losing in the options, so I gotta win again. Catch your eye, but film drop, then I'ma spin again. I take this pole and lift another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. All strong in the eyes, and that's on my soul. All strong in the eyes, running up the bins inside the bins, I was serving out. When it's time to ride, it's getting down, I'm just scoring out. Photos of me burning now, niggas and my eyes burning now. My phone, my phone, now them killers gon' get burned. Put that on my soul, bitch. I'ma wash up in their blood. You don't fuck the whole stick, that ain't got me, they mom. Let the city know, bitch. I'm a sorry going up. My killers want their nose, bitch. In the beat, they throwing up. I tell my friends with weapons, and these was throwing up. At the show, we speaking poker, baby, I was showing up. I'm out going up. I walk on retarded for them sleep. These I got a heat, sing and be a target. Listen, Papa, talk harder, I'ma sin again. Losing in options, so I gotta win again. Catch your album, film drop, then I'ma spin again. I take this pole and lift another, so I'm in the wind. And I put that on my soul.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance. So I guess we live. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Shout outs to everybody in the stream. We got 2 in so far. Make sure y'all hit that like. Just waiting for some more people to get up in here. Enjoy the music. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to get this thing started right away. Y'all see the title. Loveland PD violates a white man's constitutional rights. Y'all not going to believe this, ladies and gentlemen. Loveland PD just don't care. They just don't care. Everybody that's just getting in, make sure y'all hit that like. Hit that like real quick. Got a nice little lineup for y'all. Loveland cop beats up a good Samaritan for not talking. Can you imagine that, ladies and gentlemen? Loveland PD beats up good Samaritan for not talking. We about to get into that.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
Let's check this video out. Shout outs to LT Man.
Where is Mike at? Mike's parked down on the side, yeah, the blue one there. We pulled it off. Okay, you want to come and talk to me?
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what we got going on is an accident out here. We have an accident going on out here in Loveland, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen. And the police is just getting on the scene. So we're going to see how this unravels. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, it unravels very quick. Let's check this out.
I don't know what happened. Well, you pulled the mic off. I'm not talking to nobody. Really?
These guys saw what happened. I didn't.
Okay, if you're not talking anyway, you can leave.
Well, you can leave.
No.
You're dismissed.
No.
We can't leave. I'm not leaving.
Okay, then come and talk to me.
No, I'm not going to come talk to you. I'm not going to come talk to you.
Police officer.
I know.
Did you pull the bike? Did you pull the bike off him?
I'm not going to come talk to you.
Okay, you might come and talk to me?
I don't know what happened.
Well, you pulled the bike.
So the officer just asked him, would you come and talk to me? And the man said, I don't know what happened. He's basically asserting his right to not speak. He doesn't have to speak to police, and that's what he's going to go into. Shout out to Pamela Morrison, Smiley One, Michael Russell. What's going on? Appreciate y'all.
I'm not talking to nobody.
Really?
These guys saw what happened. I didn't.
Okay, if you're not talking to anybody, you can leave.
Well, you can leave.
No.
You're dismissed.
No.
We can't leave. I'm not leaving.
Okay, then come and talk to me.
No, I'm not going to come talk to you. I'm not going to come talk to you.
Police officer, man.
I know.
Did you
but
pull
I'm not
the
gonna
bike?
come talk
Did
to
you
him.
pull the bike
I'm not
off
going to
him?
come talk to you.
Did you pull the bike off him?
I did not.
Okay. So you just told me you
It has
did.
nothing to do with me.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, you're free to leave.
What's his name? Preston what?
So now you got him asking another bystander out there who pretty much knows him. He asked him what's his name. Automatically getting information on the man for no reason. Shout outs to Marco Ramirez.
You got ID on your boss? I didn't get an ID now. Okay. 177. I got a swap witness. Come on over here.
Constitutional right.
I need to talk to you.
Constitutional right. No.
I need to
I don't
talk to
want to talk to you.
You have to
I don't want to talk. No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
Okay, you've
No, I
inserted
don't.
yourself.
I came down here to help them.
So-
No, I don't have to talk to you.
He's telling the officer, I don't want to talk to you. I don't have anything to say. And the officer is pressing. This is what they do, ladies and gentlemen. Peep the technique. Look what's going on. This is how they try to press on you. Main man standing strong, though.
This is going to go one of
I
two
don't have
ways.
to talk to anybody.
This is going to go
I
one
don't
of
have
two
to talk
ways.
to anybody.
Okay, either
I
you're
don't
going
have
to
to
sit
talk to
here and
anybody.
talk to me,
No.
we'll just have a short
No.
conversation,
No.
or I'm going to
I
arrest
don't
you
have
for
to.
obstruction.
No, you're not. I'm not obstructing
You
anything.
are.
You're right here.
Okay.
I'm not obstructing nothing.
Okay.
These guys are taking care of it.
Please just come talk to me.
No.
Now he wants to lie, and he wants to say, you're obstructing. All right, obstructing, ladies and gentlemen. That means getting in the way, interfering from doing what a police officer needs to do. Shout outs to my main man, Dervish State. What's going on? Wolfie Gladly, Accountability Inspector. What's up, bro? Melissa S., Ryan Anthony. So back to obstruction. Obstruction is getting in the way, interfering, preventing an officer from doing his job. The case that we have going on here, ladies and gentlemen, is a piglet trying to get information from out this man who stands strong, okay? He's trying to get information out this man, and because the man is not helping him and he's outright telling him, man, I'm not telling you anything. That's what he's saying. I'm not telling you nothing. The officer, he wants to press. Let's continue.
Anybody.
Okay, either
I
you're
don't
going
have
to
to
sit
talk to
here and
anybody.
talk to me,
No.
we'll just have a short conversation,
No.
or I'm going to
I
arrest
don't
you
have
for
to.
obstruction.
No, you're not. I'm not obstructing.
You're going to sit here and talk to me and help me with my investigation, or I'm going to arrest you for obstruction. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you hear the slick bullshit he tried to say?
I don't have to talk to anybody.
This is going to go
I
one
don't
of
have
two
to talk
ways.
to anybody.
Okay, either
I
you're
don't
going
have
to
to
sit
talk to
here and
anybody.
talk to me,
No.
we'll just have a short
No.
conversation,
No.
or I'm going to
I
arrest
don't
you
have
for
to.
obstruction.
No, you're not. I'm not obstructing
You
anything.
are.
You're right here.
Okay.
I'm not obstructing nothing.
Okay.
These guys are taking care of it.
Please just come talk to me.
No.
Okay, turn around.
I don't want to talk to you.
So the last and final question was, please come talk to me. Please come talk to me. When that part didn't work, then he asked him to turn around. Wow. Total violation.
Okay.
These guys are taking care of it.
Please just come talk to me.
No.
Okay, turn around.
I don't want to talk to you.
Turn around right now.
No. No.
Turn around.
Videotape this, Sherry.
I'm already doing it. It's right here.
No.
Turn around.
No. You're wrong.
Turn around.
My constitutional rights.
Turn around.
I don't have to talk to you. I don't
Turn
have to
around.
die. I don't have to ID myself.
Turn around. Turn
Turn
around.
Fucking
Wait.
open up. Yeah,
My
I
back
came down here to help.
Just back it up.
I don't know what
Back up.
happened,
Back
and I'm
up.
telling you that. I'm telling you that. I
Put
don't
your
know what
hand.
happened.
Put your hand
Why
behind your
does he
back.
want to talk to me?
I'm not telling you again.
No.
Preston, put your hand behind your back now.
No. You're being wrong.
Put your hand.
You're being wrong. Videotape this, Sherry.
He's gonna get you if
Videotape this shit. What are you fucking with me for? What are you fucking with me for?
Now, let me stop that right there, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, I need to stop that right there, and I need to bring this to your attention. Let me bring this up real quick.
And I'm holding them accountable.
Let me pause that. Because I had a similar situation where a police officer had came up to me, walked up to me. I was talking to another police officer, and he came up to me and asked me my name. And I told him, I didn't say anything, actually. He asked me my name, and I didn't say anything. He asked me again. He said, you know that it's against the law if you don't answer my questions.
Thank you. Is that your vehicle over there, parked over there, and no stopping, no standing? What's going on? I just asked you a question. Is that your vehicle parked over there, no stopping, no standing? What's going on?
Shout out to Lake Speed.
What's your name? Got my name, got my badge. What's your name? Very close. What's your name? You don't answer no questions? That's illegal.
Did you hear that? I'm going to take it back for y'all. He said, what's your name? You got my name. What's your name? You don't answer no questions? You know that's illegal. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. This is how they get you. Okay? They are allowed to lie. All right? For those who just getting in, shout out to everybody who's getting in. What we're doing is reviewing body cam footage of a man in Loveland, Colorado. Loveland PD, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they've done it again. This is actually from a couple of years ago, but we're shining the light on Loveland, okay? Loveland, however the fuck you want to call it. They don't got no love. All right, so we're shining the light on that. We showed that, we're going back to this video. We just came to one of my videos just to highlight some things. But we showed in the video that I'm highlighting on the body cam review that the man refused to talk to the officer. He was a bystander and a witness of an accident, okay? He refused to say anything to the officer. Officer called himself locking him up. Now we're at a video that I did last year where a police officer had the nerve to tell me that if I don't answer his questions, it's illegal. Ultimate shutdown, ladies and gentlemen. Know your rights. Watch the video.
My name, you got my badge. Very close. What's your name? You don't answer no questions? That's illegal. I'm asking for your name. It's illegal for me not to answer questions? Well, I'm not giving it to you. Wow. So now what you want to do? Now what you going to do? If it's illegal, what you...
So when they come at you with bullshit, you come at them with bullshit. Just like my man Rice Crispy say, you get what you get. He lied to me, ladies and gentlemen. He tried to get information out of me, and he tried to use a lie to get the information out of me, and I shut him the fuck down.
What you want to do? Get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face talking that dumb stuff. Get out my face talking that dumb. You engage me. You engage me. Who are you? Who are you? Are you a bootlicker? Because I'm recording the police.
All right, we done with that. We done got into a bootlicker. That's over with. I just wanted to highlight that situation and show how similar this situation is when an officer tried to lie. Because this officer right here in this video, he lied and said, you're obstructing my situation. Let's get back into the video. Shout outs to SSS, Boston Santa Claus, Hawkeye Patriot News, Southern Freedom Audits, BX Trust, what's going on? I appreciate all of y'all. Scotsman Cooper, my man. Let's get into this video real quick.
Videotape this, Sherry.
And I can't forget about the Queen, Renetta Williams, all the way from Wynn, Arkansas.
No, you're wrong. My constitutional rights. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to die. I don't have to ID myself. Turn around. Fucking I came down here to help. I don't know what happened.
Shout out to Michael Russell.
I'm telling you that.
Put your hand behind your back.
Why does he want to talk to me?
I'm not telling you again. Press it.
Put your hand.
Let's keep abreast with the situation. Remember, this man didn't do anything. He's a bystander of an accident. The police officer asked him a question, and he did answer and said that he helped the guy off. But you know what? Just as much as it's legal for a police officer to lie, it's legal for an innocent person who didn't commit a crime to lie as well. So he said, "Hey, Miss B, how you doing?" He said, "Yeah, I helped him off," but then he changed the story, which he can because he don't want to be involved with this police bullshit. Now, because he's not helping out with the officer's investigation, he wants to lock him the fuck up. This is America, people.
Hand behind your back now. No, you're being wrong. You're being wrong. Videotape this, Sherry.
He's gonna get you if you
Videotape this shit. What are you fucking with me for? What are you fucking with me for?
The tyranny and corruption is now being distributed.
What are you fucking with me for? What are you fucking with me for? I had nothing to do with this. This is fucked up. Oh, fuck you. Videotape this, Sherry. This is fucked up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what's going on, he's being hit. He's being hit with punches right now, okay? They are fucking him up right now when the body camera footage is on the ground. Luckily, nobody yelled and said he's grabbing for my gun.
I'm not obstructing justice. I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you. That's my fucking rights. Bullshit. This is bullshit. This is total fucking bullshit. I gave you plenty of opportunities. No, I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to.
He said, "I gave you plenty of opportunities for you to help me with my investigation. And because you didn't help me with my investigation, sir, I'm going to throw you to the ground." Scratch that. "I'm going to slam you to the ground and lock you the fuck up." With the help of my partner, that is.
Talk to you. I'm going to sit you up. That's my constitutional rights. I'm going to sit you up. That's my constitutional rights. This is fucked up. Tuck that knee in. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Ow! 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 Your shoulders fucked up. You're fucking with me. We're coming to my car over here. There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this. Get my phone, Sherry. This is fucked up. Video.
Ladies and gentlemen, white people get it too. A lot of people say I don't show white people receiving tyranny and corruption on my channel. That's a goddamn lie. Y'all need to share.
Take this shit. All you had to do was talk to me. I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you. Doesn't matter. I didn't have to talk to you. I don't know what happened. He came over. We saw him down. I came to help him get his fucking bike up. Okay, and that's why I need to talk to you. That's right. So if you've inserted yourself, and fucking let me go. If you've inserted yourself, you need to talk to me. I don't need to talk to you. I'm not instructing anything. You're under arrest for obstruction. I'm not instructing you. I want to talk to your fucking supervisor. I want to talk to your supervisor. Police department. Right now. I want to talk to him right fucking now. You can talk to him before you go to jail. I'm not going to jail. Yeah, you are. I didn't do anything. I helped the guy get his bike up. That's why I'm obstructing? Bullshit. Bullshit.
Lies, lies, lies. Officer is frustrated because he can't get the information he needs. And he wants to get on some First 48 shit, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to be a detective from off of First 48, where he doesn't do any work and he gets the motherfuckers out on the street to help him out with this information. No, officer, it doesn't go like that. You got a raging fucking bull right here who doesn't give a fuck about you. You can see that he knows his rights, ladies and gentlemen. He's talking that shit, that constitutional shit. You hear him spitting the jargon throughout the whole time that they're whipping his ass. Let's continue.
Bullshit. Better have a seat. No. Let me go. I'll get in. You don't have to force me in. I'm going to double lock the door. You don't have to force me in. I'll get in the fucking car. Go ahead. I'll get in your fucking thing. Loosen these cuffs up, please.
Oh, did they fuck him up? Is he bleeding from the fucking head? The man is bleeding from the head, ladies and gentlemen. That's an extra 100,000.
They're tight. Can we please loosen these cuffs up? They're not finger fucking width away. Hey, relax, dude. That's what happens. I'm trying to relax. That's what happens when you go uncooperative. Throw my ass down? That's what happens when you go uncooperative. Well, they're pretty fucking tight. So the bike has been moved over there? Yes, sir. I had nothing to do with that. I came out to help my friend.
He keep telling him, this ain't none of my motherfucking business. I have nothing to do with that. Ladies and gentlemen, the officer is locking him up because he's not helping him with his investigation. What type of kangaroo fucking cop is this?
And that's why you needed to sit there and talk to me. No, I didn't need to sit there and talk to you. You did. I didn't see what happened. I didn't whistle.
He said, that's why you needed to sit there and talk to me. He said, I didn't need to sit there and talk to you. He said, yep, you did. This motherfucker, it takes, let me see. When I went to barber school, it took me 1,200 hours to get my license. Okay? I think it takes even more for a beautician. All right? These fucking cops, nowhere near that.
Witness what happened. Well, you obviously did because you came out and helped him. But I didn't. So that's I don't know what the hell happened. I came down on my bike. My buddy's bike's down. That's part of the investigation. We need to know all about that. You're fucking wrong. Okay, have a seat. Please loosen these. They are super loose. No, they're not. Have a seat in the car. No, my left wrist is tight.
Do you want me to check them? Can
I check them? Yes, sir. Please. They're fucking tight as hell.
There's a lot of room in there, sir.
Beat the fuck up and busted. Bacon, egg, and cheese this man is right now. But you know what? Shout outs to him. Shout outs to him for enduring that ass whipping, for getting his head semi-cracked, and for cashing a fucking check. Oh, yeah.
Can you have a seat there for us, please?
That's two officers. It's two officers who have checked them, and I loosened them. And I want to talk to your fucking supervisor right now. Not when I get to the cop shop. He'll be here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're here? Yeah. Let's have a short conversation. No.
Excessive force lawsuit against Loveland police. City settled for $290,000. The excessive force case filed against the city of Loveland and 4 Loveland Police Department officers by a Loveland man has been settled for just under $300,000. Preston Sow, a Loveland resident, filed a lawsuit against the city and 4 police officers, Paul Ash, Benjamin DeLima, Clint Schnorr, and Brian Bartnez, last year, in which he alleged that they violated his constitutional rights by detaining and injuring him after he declined to talk to them while at the scene of an accident in September 2019. According to a release from Sarah Scheichel, Sal's attorney, the lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court in Denver alleged Sal's rights were violated under the First, Fourth, and 14th Amendment. The lawsuit alleged that Sal denied to provide more information upon Ash's request at the scene of an accident, which led officers to detain Sal, injuring him in the process and leading to a shoulder replacement surgery.
Ow! Fuck you! Videotape this, Sherry! This is fucked up! I'm not obstructing justice! I didn't want to talk to you, you just talked to you, dude. That's my fucking rights! Bullshit! Bullshit! This is total fucking bullshit! I gave you plenty of opportunities. No, I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you. I'm going to sit you up. That's my constitutional rights. I'm going to sit you up. That's my constitutional rights. This is fucked up. Tuck that knee in. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Ow!
Once again, shout outs to Mr. Soul for enduring this ass whooping and cashing in a $290,000 check against these punk ass tyrants.
Get my phone, Sherry. This is fucked up.
Get the phone, Sherry.
Get
the phone.
I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you.
I had to say a motherfucking word. Not one word.
I don't know what happened. He came over. We saw him down. I came to help him get his fucking bike up. Okay? And that's why I need to talk to you. That's right. So if you've inserted yourself, and fucking let me go. If you've inserted yourself, you need to talk to me. I don't need to talk to you. I'm not instructing anything. You're under arrest for obstruction. I'm not instructing. I want to talk to your fucking supervisor. I I want to talk to your supervisor.
The police department.
Right? No, I want to talk to him right fucking now.
You can talk to him before you go to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
Yeah, you are.
I didn't do anything. I helped the guy get his bike up.
That's why you
And
need to talk to
I'm
me.
obstructing? Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Go ahead and have a seat.
No. Let me go. I'll get in. You don't have to force
I'm
me
going to double lock
in.
the custody.
You don't have to force me in. I'll get in the fucking car.
Go ahead.
Shout outs to Mr. Soul. We're going to do a little audit to audit thing real quick. Let's give Mr. Soul an A+ for minding his motherfucking business and not giving up any information, and for charging Loveland PD $290,000 for a night in jail, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll get in your fucking thing. Loosen these cuffs up, please. They're tight. Can we please loosen these cuffs up? They're not a finger fucking width away.
Hey, relax, dude. That's what
I'm
happens.
trying to relax.
That's what happens when you go
gotta throw my
uncooperative.
ass down
That's what
because I
happens
didn't
when
want
you
to
go
talk to you.
uncooperative.
Well, they're pretty fucking tight.
So the bike has been moved over there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I had
that's that
nothing to
blue
do
one.
with that. I came out to help my friend.
Okay. And that's why you needed to sit there and talk to me.
Yeah, well, I didn't need to sit there.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't see what happened. I didn't witness what happened.
Well, you obviously did because
No, I
you
didn't.
came out and helped him.
But I didn't
So
witness.
that's
I don't
part
know
of
what the hell happened. I came down on my bike.
This cop got the brain retention of a fruit bat. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. How did they even get him on the force? And I want to see the paperwork of the exams that he passed.
Can I check them?
Yes, sir.
Please. They're fucking tight as hell.
There's a lot of room in there, sir.
They're tight
Can you
as
have a seat in
hell.
there for us,
That's
please?
two
Tight as
officers.
hell.
It's two officers who have checked them, and I loosened them.
And I want to talk to your fucking supervisor right now. Not when I get to the
He's
cop
here.
shop.
He'll be at the jail. Yeah.
We got one in the wagon going to the hospital, one in the cruiser going to jail. The man in the cruiser didn't do a fucking thing wrong.
The guy in the blue flag shirt. Okay. The guy in the black.
Listen to this shit, and then watch what happens.
Okay. You're here? Yeah. I need statements from the guy in the blue flag shirt. Okay. The guy in the black Eagles thing. Okay. He was the one who moved his bike over there, or was moving it.
The Eagles everything moved over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I still don't even know who this is. Still don't even know who this is.
Okay.
And then the girl in the silver Jeep is his wife.
Is this dude's wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Muted.
I will be talking to my supervisor.
So you got to pay attention, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all didn't hear what he just said. Now, you can look at this bald head motherfucker peering into the body camera, okay? You can see him peering into the body camera because he wants to talk to the guy. He wants to talk to the officer. Look at him. You see his big fucking cone head with the fucking transparent mirrors? He's peering into the goddamn camera, and he's wondering if the shit is on because they're realizing, wait a minute, we got to figure something the fuck out before we take him to the station because right now we don't have him on shit. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. I will be talking to my supervisor.
The Eagles everything
He asked him, was it muted? He said, I will be. And then he said, I will be to talk to my supervisor. That's code to, okay, I'm going to mute this shit right now so we can get this shit together and lock his ass the fuck up.
over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I still don't even know who this is. Still don't even know who this is.
Okay.
And then the girl in the silver Jeep is his wife.
Is this dude's wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. I will need to talk to my supervisor. Or one of my supervisors.
And now is when audio is redacted, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't pressed mute. I haven't done a motherfucking thing. But this is where you can see the conspiracy begins, okay? These motherfuckers do not give a fuck about you. Whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're yellow, green, or shit-stained brown. They have no regard for you. All right? They come into this game and they're brainwashed. They're taught all kinds of tactics to go against you. You don't give a fuck about, oh, yeah, we got family out there. They're protected. Most of their family is cool. Only the assholes are susceptible to the tyranny and corruption. All right? And that depends on where you live. Because in the inner city, they don't give a fuck who you are. Doesn't matter that your dad's a fucking cop or your mom's a fucking a civil worker in the headquarters building. They don't give a fuck about that. They will crack your fucking head and talk about it later in the courtroom. Okay? And if you don't know your motherfucking rights, you will lose twice. A cracked head and doing some time in jail. I've seen it, ladies and gentlemen. This shit is no joke. It's here. And the fucking audio is still redacted. These motherfuckers are fixing to put a corkscrew up this motherfucker's ass. But he got one up on him. He knows his motherfucking rights. He knows that shit, okay? And it's important for you to know that shit. And that shit is, ladies and gentlemen, knowing your fucking rights when you are engaging with a police officer. Audio is still redacted, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is how you know they got some sneaky shit going on. Whenever a cop come, keep the grass cut so you can see the motherfucker coming. Alright? Never let him get the drop on you. Never let him get the one up on you. Never let him verbo judo the fuck out of you. Please don't let that happen. They're dumb as fuck. You shouldn't let it happen. This shit is simple. Learn your rights. If you're driving a fucking vehicle, know what the fuck you're doing when you encounter a police officer. Audio still redacted, ladies and gentlemen. They putting this shit together. They mixing this shit up like a DJ Clue tape in 1997. Are you serious? They got them, so we got one, buddy. We got one. Let's put it together. They all got their asses handed over to them. You see these motherfuckers that you're looking at right here? They all got their asses handed over to them on a silver fucking platter. And it was in the amount of 290 grand, ladies and gentlemen. They locked this man up because he had nothing to say. And let me just remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that the audio is still fucking redacted. Okay? This is what they do. This is how they police. They police broken. Now we back.
What? This is a paramedic with Thompson Valley.
Yeah, my shoulder's fucked up.
He's gonna check you.
Yeah,
Just
thank
let
you.
Okay.
Shoulders fucked up.
For you to throw me fucking down like that.
Well, I gave you plenty of chances.
I didn't want to talk to you.
yourself
That's
under
not
arrest.
resisting. That's not fucking anything.
We'll explain all that.
Right.
Now it's we'll explain all that to the police department because they still don't have anything put together.
My rights. I didn't need to talk to you. I didn't need to ID
you
myself.
inserted
I had
yourself.
nothing to do with what happened here.
You told me you
I
moved the
came
bike.
down here to see what was going on, and you're asking me questions. I don't know what the fuck happened, but you fucked up my shoulder, and you're gonna have a fucking lawsuit.
Okay.
And,
Like I said, this is my partner Shane. He's gonna check you.
yeah, thank you.
I don't have any information.
Audio redacted again, ladies and gentlemen. So they didn't put anything together in the first huddle. So now they're huddling again, trying to rub their fucking monkey brains together to see what the fuck they can come up with. And it's getting kind of hard for them because these are dumb motherfuckers that the police force target to bring on, to recruit. They look for the dumb motherfuckers who react without thinking, okay? Because now it's come to these days and times, okay? It's come to, we don't give a fuck who it is out there. Let's lock them up because we need every bit of revenue that's going on, okay? We need to get paid. We need to steal time. We need to get paid. We need to fuck over people on the street. And we need to do this consistently every fucking day. And nobody, ladies and gentlemen, is immune to it. And as I talk to you right now, I just want to let you know that the audio is still redacted. Okay? What the fuck type of kangaroo Barnum and Bailey circus shit is this? Are you fucking serious? This is 110,000 right here because there's no fucking evidence to produce in federal court about what the fuck they talked about. Pieces of fucking shits. And as we look at what's going on, the audio is still redacted. We don't know what the fuck is going on. There's a conspiracy going down, ladies and gentlemen. We have a gentleman, Mr. Soul, in the backseat of a cruiser with blood trickling from his fucking skull. Dislocated shoulder's fucked up. Pumping like a motherfucker while he's handcuffed. In a cruiser, tight ass cruiser too. Right? And we're back.
Okay. Are you wife? I didn't get your name, I'm sorry. One of the above? Yeah. Okay, so he's going to go to the hospital and get checked, and then I'm going to take him to the police department. He's going to be booked in for obstructing and resisting, and then he'll be transported to Lamar County Jail.
And this dumbass officer is staying firm on it. You know what? Because they have to. Once they commit, they got to go all the way. They don't give a fuck how dumb or stupid it is. Y'all have seen it time and time again.
Do you have any questions about that?
I've been through it.
I just need, 2 seconds you would have talked and we would have been done.
The thing is he has seen so many videos on Facebook about not having to give your name. You know? And so that's why he did that.
Okay. And so my whole thought on that is if he told me right away that he helped move the bike off the guy.
No, he didn't.
That's what he told me. Okay.
I didn't.
Okay. And then at that point in time, he's inserted himself in an accident. I'm just trying to figure out what happened to him.
Right.
So they got the bike.
No, I
So I
understand.
do need to talk to him. So at that point in time, he does need to talk to me. Okay.
But he didn't move the bike.
Well, he told me he did.
He didn't.
Okay.
The other guys did.
Okay. Well, he told me he helped move the bike.
Don't matter if he told them or not. Well, you know what? It probably does matter. But the point is that there's excessive force and he shouldn't have been locked up.
That's what I'm just trying to figure out was what happened in the accident.
Yeah.
So.
We came up. All these guys were already over there. They got the bike up. They moved it.
Okay. Why would he tell me he helped move the bike then?
I don't know.
Okay. So that was my whole thing. I just need to know what they did to move that bike so then I can move on to the next part of the investigation,
No,
which
I
is
understand.
dealing with him. And if he would have told me that, you guys would be home already, probably. Okay?
Like I said, it's all Facebook for videos.
I understand. You understand where I'm coming from.
I do.
Okay. I'm sure he'll give you a call as soon as he can. Okay? You have any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, other than that, I think you're free to leave if you want, or you can stay for whoever else is here.
I'll wait.
Okay. Just want to let you know, okay?
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, what's going on with the actual accident?
So
I'm going to mute to talk to the officer.
So you see how he just juiced the wife out for some information. You know, if she would have known her rights, she would have shut the fuck up as well. And you think she would have caught a whiff of that because he was telling her, get the camera, get the camera. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're the wife of a husband who's receiving tyranny and corruption, you keep your mouth shut too. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you and think that you're going to get in trouble for something that you're not doing. Okay? You're not doing anything wrong. I need to know that. Audio redacted again. This shit is crazy. What the fuck is this? A Looney Tune cartoon? This is the third time, ladies and gentlemen, that the audio has been redacted. And we got Mr. Imperial in the chat, and he put an N in the chat. I hope he's not starting any shit. Oh, okay. Shout out to Mr. Imperial. He was just saying not wife. LOL. Shout out to Mr. Imperial. I gotta take a good look at the chat because we got people that like to put nigger in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I like to do it letter by letter. Nigger. And I want to apologize to Mr. Imperial because I assumed that that's what was going to go down. And I seen N, so I had to say something real quick because I spotlight trolls and racists on this channel. So y'all got to pay attention to the chat. And if you're with the chat and you like what's going on, you don't want to allow those things to happen. But shout out to Mr. Imperial again.
That's all it was.
Just laid down. You remember it?
Sam should be coming in soon.
The bike's going to be towed. Preston's going to go to the hospital to get checked because he got a couple injuries during the scuffle, and then he'll be transported to Limerick County Jail.
Which side of the bike he was laid down? You remember it? The right side? Right here. Yep. Okay.
They're both misdemeanors. There's no felony charges or anything like that.
Does the bike have to be towed? We can take care of it. Yeah. Yeah. It's just part of our policy. So, but he'll be able to get it out right away.
Yeah, there won't be a hold on it. That's scary. All right. You have any other question? I appreciate you not trying to jump in there.
He's an ass. So.
Well, I mean, if you would have just talked to me for 2 seconds.
And this is the motherfucker that gave up his name. And he continues to talk to the fucking cop. This is some crazy shit. And the man didn't do anything wrong. The cop is telling him, yeah, if he would have just listened to me, none of this would have happened. And he's standing there boot licking, okay? Licking the heels of this fucking cop's boots. All right? The instep of the heel, the crease, he's running his tongue right along that 3 and 4 times as he stands there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the fuck he's doing, boot licking. All right? And that's how he's doing it. This is a bootlicker right here. What he got on his assholes? He has assholes. It needs to say bootlicker. He's not an assholeian. Okay, I'm familiar with assholeian, and he's not one. You're not qualified to be an asshole, sir. You are bootlicking.
That's all it was.
Well, that's stupid things.
Unfortunately. All right.
Thank you.
You have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. We do appreciate you guys' help. Sorry it went to where it went to.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Just let me know what I got to do here.
We'll do.
Numbers.
All right. Thank you very much.
Right.
Take it easy, man.
Back to the huddle. Still trying to figure out on what the fuck they're going to do. They're still putting it together, ladies and gentlemen, as they have medics checking him over. from the ass whooping that they breezed on him.
I'm gonna double up because you don't have to force me in. I'll get in the fucking.
And clear, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't see the ass whooping go down because the body camera dropped. That's how smooth the ass whooping was. That's how the dislocated shoulder came about, and that's how the trickles of blood from this man's cranium came coming down his fucking head. While the fucking look, let me take it back. Look, let me show you real quick. Look, real quick. Look at it. Right there, right here. Smooth ass whooping going down.
Oh, fuck you! Videotape this, Sherry! This is. I have nothing to do with it!
And it's a smooth ass whooping because I say smooth ass whooping that he's receiving because you can't even hear any impact of punches or any type of anything going down. But when the camera goes back up, he's bleeding from the fucking head. So he received a smooth ass whooping, and he also received a check for 290 fucking grand.
This is fucked up! Ow! Fuck you! Videotape this, Sherry! This is fucked up!
Videotape it, Sherry.
I'm not obstructing justice. I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you. That's my fucking rights. Bullshit. Bullshit. This is total fucking bullshit.
I gave you plenty of opportunities.
No, I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you.
I'm gonna sit you up.
That's my constitutional rights.
I'm gonna sit you up.
That's my constitutional rights. This is fucked up.
Tuck that knee in.
This is fucked up.
So you can sit down.
This is fucked up.
Pay attention to the blood on his head. Because before he got on the ground, he was clean. He had no blood, wasn't dirty or anything.
Ow! 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 Your shoulder's fucked up. You're fucking with me.
We're going to my car over here.
There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this. Get my phone, Sherry. This is fucked up. Videotape this shit.
All you had to do was talk to me.
I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't.
All you had to do was talk to me. Now I'm going to take it back to where we was. I rewinded it back because I wanted you guys to witness the smooth ass whooping that he received when that body camera fell. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been highlighting how the body camera falls, and when it falls, all types of mysterious shit goes down. Oh, he's going for my gun. Motherfuckers come up half dead or dead. In this example right here, this man comes up with dislocated shoulder and he's bleeding from the fucking head. Oh, they love when the body camera falls, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, they wasn't for it from the beginning. It was not for the bullshit from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. So anything they can do to obstruct that fucking body camera, oh, they're going to do it. And if they're in a tussle and that shit just happens to fall, oh, it's get down time. Let's kick his ass and we can get him for whatever we want to. Y'all better pay attention. This shit is real. It's the fucking resistance, man. You're not going to get it no more realer than this. You got to come to this channel to fucking get it.
Since I'm really not talking to anybody at this point.
I don't think you guys heard that. He said, I'm going to mute this because I'm not talking to anybody at this point. Now, we have a case of excessive force in Loveland PD. And this excessive force is distributed in the manner of an ass whooping to a white man in Loveland, Colorado. Loveland, however the fuck you want to call it, there's no love in the situation. No love in the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we have a fourth redaction of audio. Just kangarooing this shit all around the fucking court, okay? All around this parking lot. He just just playing with the body cam footage. And you know what? It cost him. It cost him and 3 other partners 290 fucking grand, okay? And it came out their ass. What they put on him came straight out their ass, and they deserved every fucking bit of it. I'm tired of these Loveland cops. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of these Loveland cops. I'm sick of them. They already fucked up Karen Garner. This happened a couple of years prior. Y'all know how they did Karen Garner. They fucked her up, man. And people got a nerve to say, oh, why don't you show white people on your channel receiving tyranny and corruption? When do I don't? I'm always showing it. I don't care what color the motherfucker is. I don't care what color he is. Yeah, I almost said it, but I gotta watch my mouth. And I do. I am not infallible, okay? I have my problems just as much as everybody else do. So if I slip off at the tongue, you can't say, oh yeah, he's this way or that way. No, I'm just used to saying certain things. But I know how to cut my tongue when I'm on live and bring it across to y'all a different way. But I might slip every once in a while. It is what it is. Audio redacted, ladies and gentlemen, because at this point, he's not talking to anyone. He keep playing with it, putting his dirty ass index finger on the camera, spotting the fucking shit up. All right, we got the man right here, Mr. Soul, who won 290 grand for receiving his tyranny and corruption. He's bending over because he's being checked out by medics. And audio is redacted as I talk to you guys. This is not on mute. Everybody who's just getting in here, shout out to all 56 of y'all. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, okay? Because you're not going to be able to go to too many channels in the YouTube world to get this corruption straight up in your face, okay? You're not going to be able to get it from anywhere uncut like this. Nah, it's not going to happen. Nope. So make sure y'all hit that like. And if you would like to become a member, join. You can do that right now while this bullshit ass kangaroo fucking body cam footage is being redacted. Hit the likes. Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody. And as we continue, there is audio redacted and the footage in Loveland, Colorado. This is Loveland Police Department. They just got finished distributing a smooth ass whooping on a guy by the name of Thomas Soul, S-O-W-L, last name, ladies and gentlemen. He received a smooth ass whooping and he endured it. Okay, he's a stand-up guy. And we just got audio back. He's a stand-up guy and he knows his rights. And he took it all the way to court and he won it. Okay, big boy court. Not the little boy court.
There's a
Press. One sec. Everybody wants to be right over the hospital.
okay. There's a
Appreciate it. Which jurisdiction? Press. One sec. Everybody wants to be right over the hospital, okay? The ambulance ain't taking me? Nope. So in your custody, you're going to go with me, okay? So here's what we're going to do, okay? Okay, perfect. So let me explain to you what we're going to do, okay?
My shoulder's fucked up. No reason that
He's saying his shoulder is fucked up. He has no reason. He doesn't understand why he's in custody. He's still standing strong and standing to the fact that he shouldn't be locked up detained, handcuffed, or arrested.
Absolutely.
Shout out to 2 Black Labs. Mr. Imperial. Chris McCoy. Creole. Brand Vine Taco Cat. Joe Black. M.E.
Oh, that's closest. Oh, I know my shoulders freaking hurt. Change in your pocket. Absolutely.
Ryan Anthony. 5th time, ladies and gentlemen. 5th redaction. This is some bullshit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching body cam footage of Loveland PD. They just got finished whipping a white man's ass in the parking lot here because he refused to tell them what he's seen. The officer said that he was obstructing his investigation. And if he wouldn't tell him anything, he was going to lock him the fuck up. The last question from the officer was, can you please tell me what happened? And the man said, no. He said, turn around. You're arrested. Violated his constitution. Violated his constitutional rights, ladies and gentlemen. Violated all of it. Okay? This is what they do in America. They violate your rights. Let me see. Let me pull this up again, man. 4th, 5th, and 14th. That's what they violated. And the audio is still redacted, ladies and gentlemen. Don't y'all go nowhere. Y'all make sure y'all share this, man. That's the most important thing. The people across America and across the world need to see this. Audio is back in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to the circus. Oh, it is over with. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Look. Let me pull that up. There we go. Look at this. That was the end of it. He got in the cruiser, turned it back on, and that's the end of the body cam footage, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, right here. About to turn body cam footage on. And it's over with. Taking him off the jail for no reason. That's what they do. That's what they do. If a lot of y'all in the chat or in the stream think most of the people that get locked up deserve to be locked up, you are wrong. You are totally wrong. They find any reason to lock somebody up. Okay? And it could be you. It could be sweet, pristine you. They have you assed out on the side of the road and they don't give a fuck. All right? They don't give a fuck. We're going to take a quick break real quick. I'm about to pull something up. Y'all want to hang around for this, okay? I just do this in here. And just give me a quick minute to get it together for y'all. And that's on my soul.
And I put that on my soul. On scrubs and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On scrubs and the eyes closed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I had something special, and my system messed up, but we're gonna keep it moving. I got some more body cam footage for us to go into. We're gonna check it out, and if I'm able to find what I had set up, I will bring it in the mix. This is the resistance, man.
Catch an opera film drop, then I'ma spin again. I take this pole and lift another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul.
Where'd he go? To the back? What was he wearing? Does he have a beard? Does he have a beard? What did he look like? Black male?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How did he assault you? All right, hold on.
So we just had a report of somebody choking a woman. The officer was just talking to a woman, and she said that it was a black male, and she was just assaulted and choked by him. So this is the officer going around looking for the suspect.
5-1.
Oh my God.
You don't have to bring him over here, man.
The guy won't get in the car. He's not giving me anything.
I mean, do you have enough to detain him?
I mean, he matched the description, like, pretty good, but I mean, even then, like, she really...
Okay, what does he look like, man?
The lime green is in, like... I mean, this officer Sona with SAPD. You the one I just spoke to on this ambulance call? Okay. What's the guy, your ex-husband's name? What was that? What's your name, dude? I'm not giving you my name. I'm still working out. Okay, if that's all it is, then let me go. That's not. I need to know your name. I'm not giving you my name. I don't have to give you my name. Okay, why are you acting like this, man? Because I'm working out and you're bothering me. I'm being bothered on a fucking normal run.
So just to have you abreast, ladies and gentlemen, this man matches the description of the report from the young lady. So the only problem is that this is not the suspect. And these guys didn't follow protocol by not gathering enough information to prove that this wasn't the suspect. Watch what happens.
Somebody that just trusts your girl. I don't care what description. I just want to do my damn run. All I need to know is your name. That's it. Damn, dude. What do you fucking do a damn run? Like I said, do you think I want to be contacting you? No. Like I said, all I need to know is any kind of information you got. I don't have any information to get to you. I'm on the run. What's your name then? You're not getting that information. Okay, well then you're going to be detained right now, okay? Okay, for what? For being a suspect with bad odds until I figure out who you are.
Because he didn't give him his name, he's detaining him.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in the back of my car, okay? Since you want to act like that. No, I'm gonna be right here. No, you're not. You're going to the back of my car. I sit right here. I didn't do anything. I want to sit right there in the grass. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I have the right to go in my car. I don't want to go in the car. You're too bad. You're going to go in the car. You want to be acting like this. I'm not acting anyway. All I need to know is your name. That's it to you. I'm just... How are you giving me information? Okay, you're going to sit in the car, okay? Until we get this all figured out, okay? Because you don't want to act like...
No, don't tell me anything that I'm doing wrong. I'm not doing anything that I'm doing wrong.
All I need to know is your name.
So, did I break a rule? Do you know that did you see me do anything?
Match the description.
Did you see me do anything?
I just talked to my complainant who said that she was assaulted.
Okay, go get her. Go get her, bring her here then. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Right here. I don't want to sit inside. I want to sit right here. I want to be where you got me at. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything.
See right there, okay? I'll give her a call. I mean, this officer's starting with SAPD. What about his nose? Can you tell me about his nose? I got it. Hey, Dave, here. Put these on, help him out. Just in case. All you gotta do is tell me your name. Dude, all you gotta do is tell me your name.
Talk to him.
Your what?
Talk to your superior, whoever you're talking to.
Dude, all you gotta do is tell me your name.
Talk to your superior.
Dude, don't do it like that.
All right, y'all, I got to break real quick. I got to make an announcement. We got a First Amendment quiz coming up. Y'all get ready. First question is coming up. Y'all get ready. First Amendment quiz going on. We're going to go right back to the video. All right, how many constitutional amendments are there? 23, 27, 28, 25. Your answer is A, B, C, and D. Let's go. All right. Going to check the answer real quick. The answer is B. And we got nobody for B yet. Hurry up, y'all, so we can get to this. Ryan Anthony got B. Ryan Anthony won that. Shout out to Ryan Anthony. Let's get back to the video.
No, literally take one cup off to make it wider for you.
Oh, okay. I was like,
make it easier, you know? You don't have any kind of ID or anything on you.
Don't touch me, bro. I'm sent to a search.
I'm not searching you.
You're touching me. No, you're not fixing it. You're touching my shorts and doing my...
Why are you acting like this, man?
Why do you think?
Why do you think? Because I just got a fan box call and my victim said that you match the suspect description.
Yeah.
And I have his name.
Fuck!
Gotta get these off, man.
I know, but goddamn!
So, this guy was paper hair again?
I just got shit. This weekend, this little shit.
What kind of? Shoot. What about shoes? What was it? One more out here. Contact the victim and bring her over here to see if it's got matches.
Shout out to Claus News Now. Have a good night, bro.
But you don't know what kind of hat or anything else.
So the officer is getting more information from the woman who made the call. And they're still trying to figure out if this guy is the suspect or not. They have no idea at this point, but they have detained him and put him in cuffs, and which means that they violated his rights. Okay. So shout out to everybody in the chat. For those who are just getting in here, we're reviewing body cam footage of a man who is suspected to have assaulted a woman, but he's actually just out jogging, and he does match the description. But the officer fails because he didn't gather enough information while he was conducting his investigation.
Your face won't be shown, so see if you can. Yeah, the victim's still at the apartment. Okay, now she's gonna come over there and just pick you up real quick. Okay, can you just explain, I guess, an assault or whatever? Can you explain how he assaulted you? Whenever you choked, did you lose consciousness? Did you black out, anything like that? Or you said yeah?
Shout outs to Joe Black. He asks, is that the guy that fit the description when they had no description? No, they did have a description initially, Joe Black. When they went to the woman in the beginning of the video, she gave them information that she was assaulted by a black man. The problem is that he does match the description with what he has on, but there's something that's going on. This man has a full beard, and the woman described the suspect as having no beard, just a little bit of fuzz on his chin.
Okay. Officer's on the way to come pick you up, and then we'll talk again, okay? Okay. We'll see you in a bit, okay? All right, bye. No, I can answer me. Why?
So we got another situation where the cop is getting agitated because who they have detained illegally is not answering their questions. So he's trying to get information from a suspect to help with his investigation, a so-called suspect who's actually innocent.
Why?
Audio is redacted, ladies and gentlemen.
And then you pick that first right. Look on the map, you see building 14, 15,
Yeah,
and 16.
I was in front of it, and then a guy told me that he was on.
Set of steps.
It's straight across.
Oh no, she was.
It's not downstairs.
I'm sure I matched this.
What happened? Alright, what's just gonna happen? We're gonna go drive to the apartment. We're gonna see if she IDs her. Nope, that's not how this works.
It's not going anywhere.
So not only do they have him illegally detained, but he's explaining to him now that this is the process. I'm going to kidnap you and take you against your will a few miles down the road.
Legally detaining me.
I am legally.
Yeah, so I'm staying right here then.
No.
If I'm being detained, I'm staying
You
right
want to
here.
be released today or not?
I'm going to be released.
Okay, well,
I'm going to stay right here.
I just
You
need to get
detain
your
me
ID.
right here.
I just need to get your
ID.
ID.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, you are. So I don't want to have to do this, but all you got to do, drive over
All
there.
you have to do is leave me the fuck alone.
Why you say that?
Why?
Because
I
you
didn't
match
do
the
anything.
description of something.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
You want to look at my key card?
Yeah, I'm sure I match the description.
Okay, where are you going to get in the car? Come on.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not getting in the car. I didn't do it.
Pay attention to his partner, ladies and gentlemen. It's not his partner, it's just backup. He's standing behind the gentleman with the green shirt. But I want you to start focusing on him as well as we watch this video.
Anything. I'm not. Come on. Get in the car.
Tyranny and corruption begins.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Quit making this difficult. car. Come on. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Quit making this difficult.
To force their tyranny and corruption, ladies and gentlemen, they will shove their body camera up your ass just to make that arrest.
Get in the car, man. Get in the car now. Quit fighting. Hey. Get in the car.
There's a struggle going on.
Choking me? You choking me? You choking me? You choking me?
Now the choking begins. See, when they have you handcuffed, ladies and gentlemen, and you still give up a struggle, then they start to apply pressure to certain points of your body. And most likely, because he's sprawled out in the back seat of the cruiser right now, he's probably had his forearm around his neck, okay? Or he's probably pressing with his thumb in his fucking jugular. All right, we're talking about somebody who's innocent, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's just out here jogging, okay? And because he won't give up his information, his precious ID that all you guys should hold sacred, because he won't give it up. This is what they do to him, tyranny and corruption. You get it here from the Resistance Channel. You got to tune in because this is the only place you're going to get it. Hit the lights! Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody.
Choking me? You choking me? You choking me? You choking me?
Remember what I said, ladies and gentlemen. When the body cam goes down, all types of bullshit starts to happen. I just said in the last video we watched, Thomas Sowell, Loveland PD, they arrested him illegally because he didn't give up any information. And when the body cam dropped, and when it finally got picked back up, the man had dislocated shoulder and blood trickling from his fucking skull. Now we've got body camera that has dropped, ladies and gentlemen. And you can hear the man yelling, "You're choking me, you're choking me."
Choking me? You choking me? You choking me? You choking me?
So this was in August 2020, ladies and gentlemen. This happened in San Antonio. Police have released body cam footage of the arrest of a black jogger mistaken for a family violence suspect last week. A woman told police she was assaulted by her ex-husband, who had scruffy beard and was wearing a green shirt and shorts where he ran away. Officers saw 33-year-old Matthias Ometu, who has a beard and was wearing green shirt and shorts as he jogged along Woodstone near IH-10 in the northwest side. The insurance adjuster of a USAA asserted his rights not to identify himself, and he kept repeating that he had done nothing wrong. Officers handcuffed him and told him that they were taking him to the victim's location so that they could identify him. There was a struggle as officers were forcing Ometu in the patrol car, and he ultimately was charged with 2 counts of felony assault on a police officer for kicking them. He spent 2 days in jail.
You all right? All right, man. Yeah. I got kicked in the face. You want to eat this? I'm good. You sure? Yeah, my eye? No. Just kidding, man. Yeah. I got kicked in the face.
Now pay attention. I want you guys to pay attention to Cephas right here. This is Cephas, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take that back so you guys can get a good look at him. He's bitching about being kicked in the face. There's Cephas right there. Can we get a full frontal? I want to show you guys Cephas, all right? You got to pay attention to Cephas. Cephas is complaining about being kicked in the fucking face, okay? And you got your average Cephas right here, all right? He's a roundabouter, okay? And roundabouters are involved with the clique that we all see right here in front of us, all right? And you got Cephas, the black guy, right here to the right. And he's pretty much the muscle, okay? Even though he's on the thin side, just because the shade of his skin, they use him as muscle, okay? They have him do the dirty work. Cephas. Now, Cephas is complaining about being kicked in his face while he's illegally arresting a man, kidnapping the fuck out of him, okay? Cephas doesn't know any better. Let me let you know that. Let me let you guys know that as well. Cephas is dumb as fuck, okay? He knows no better. All he knows is to follow fucking orders, all right? And he don't give a fuck that this is his people. You know, he doesn't give a fuck that he shares a similar shade of complexion that he does. It doesn't matter to him. All that matters is following fucking orders, ladies and gentlemen, and getting the fucking job done. Cephas is complaining about being kicked in his face. He should have been kicked in his ass.
I'm good. You sure? Yeah, my eye? No. Just kidding, man. Yeah. I got kicked in the face.
Cephas.
Kicked me right in my eye.
Cephas.
Hey, make sure you get a shoe.
Go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere right now, okay? Leave me. I just want to be. What's that? Seek the concern. I'm standing right here. I understand. What's seek the concern? What's the seek the concern that I can?
Well, no.
What's seek the concern? What's me to stop? You weren't even here. You were here 2 seconds. You just
the suspect that she gave me has told me what forever.
I'm calm. You guys are all fucking. We're trying to
All they want to do is
ask me a question.
What's the name? What's your name? Do you have a name for it?
Yeah, somebody can call. What's on my juries?
There's no bolo or any.
Is
there a picture?
That's the description.
That's it.
That's all. So,
But all I have to do is to drop by with the victim.
so you're going to try me to the victim's place. Really? Does that sound like a good idea? I don't know who the fuck you guys are talking about. I'm trying to bring up over here and let's get on with it.
Who wanted to do the drive-by?
I
I did, but he wouldn't want to get in the car first. So I
got a damn job.
just to bring him up.
Hey, you want to say hey?
Get out of the road.
Yeah, I got kicked in the face. Yeah, all right, go for it, man. I'm good. That's the description. That's bullshit. That's all. So,
But all I have to do is
so you're going to try me to the victim's place. Really? Does that sound like a good idea?
Cephas is still complaining about being kicked in the face. Look at Cephas. Look at Cephas. Cephas still complaining about being kicked in the face.
Like a good I did. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Who wanted to do the drive-by? I did, but he wouldn't want to get in the car.
Cephas right here still complaining about getting kicked in his face as he should have.
Damn job. It's USAA.
Yeah, I got kicked in the face.
You should have got kicked in your narrow ass.
All I want to do is she's by herself with two kids, like 5 and 1. So he couldn't, Taylor couldn't take him. So like, let's just go over there real quick. So.
Are we in the CSI for that?
Yeah.
You need to notify some of this.
CRT, storage. I need my ideas, but yeah. Hey, are y'all busy?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pause this real fast. We're gonna get into the second First Amendment quiz. It's coming right on up, and here we go. Let me get the timer up. Y'all better get ready. First Amendment, second question. Shit. Timer. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Second question coming up. How many proposed measures have there been to amend the Constitution? 11,770, 520, 3,010, 8,930. How many proposed measures have there been to amend the Constitution approximately, ladies and gentlemen? A, 11,770, B, 520, 3,010, D, 8,930. Let's do the timer. Bam, go ahead. All right. So let's get to the answer real quick so we can get back to the video. And the answer is A, 11,770. Approximately 11,770 measures have been proposed to amend the Constitution from 1789 through January 3rd, 2019. You can also view how many times each Congress has proposed changes during its time in service. For example, the 115th Congress from 2017-2018 proposed to amend the Constitution 71 times. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get into who got that answer right. And let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Level Eyes to C. She got it for one. She got one question right. So we got Ryan, Anthony, and Level Eyes on the board with one question right apiece. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah. Can y'all go to the victim's apartment? The reason why Taylor couldn't bring her over here, I need this guy because he won't ID himself. But she has her 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. If y'all could just go over there and like hold the kid or something like that. Yeah, just break. And just bring him over here. Just do a drive-by with the ID. Her info? Yeah, her info. But I got a tenant.
Who needs the MS?
Should be Dave. He got kicked in the face.
Okay, so we're gonna go talk to the victim. Do you have a phone number so we can call you?
Yeah, 210.
Oh, you got it. Okay. And so what am I?
Yeah, I'll do it. Is it a traffic stop or what? No, he's a suspect in a strangulation kind of violence.
So they're still trying to figure out if he's a suspect or not. They have no fucking idea. You got about 9 monkeys on the fucking scene. They're all bumping their fucking heads together to figure out, hey, is this the guy that we need to get? Okay, they're getting a description from the woman on the other line, on the other end of the phone. The main officer, the one who you're seeing the body cam footage of, he spoke to the woman 2 or 3 times, Every time when he asked her about the beard, she said that he doesn't have no beard. He has some scruffiness on his chin. This guy has a full-blown beard, almost like a Barry White beard, and these motherfuckers have no idea what to do. So they detain him illegally. Instead of them investigating, finding out what's going on, they don't want to let this person go because they scared that this is the person. But because they didn't follow protocol and go according to how they supposed to go, they ended up getting sued. They ended up costing the city, I don't know how many amount of dollars, but this person, he sued them full blown. Audio is redacted again, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they do. I'm
going to send you a picture of them. See if that matches. All right, thanks, bye.
I should get it right now. So we're getting the CSI for now. We didn't notify homicide. We'll get something on you. That's fine, sir. No one asked you. You're good. No one asked you.
Did you call homicide or do you want me to?
I'm texting this to program.
Okay. What happened exactly?
He matched the description for a victim suspect that beat her up and strangulation and all that. It'd been a good strangulation too. So she lost consciousness and all that. Well, he matched the description right when I pulled into the complex, and then he was like jogging out. He wasn't there. So he wasn't there. So we stopped him right here. He's like, "Hey man, what's your name?" He's like, "I'm not telling you your name. You don't need to." We're like, all right. So we just detained him. We're like, "Are you in the car?" He's like, "No, I'm not getting in the car." We're like, "Okay." Let me just call the victim. Try to get some more description of him. It pretty much matches except for the beard. That's it. Well, the info that she gave me for the suspect, or like ex-husband or whatever, has a phony one for robbery.
What's crazy, ladies and gentlemen, there was no second narrative. There was nothing that was blemished or anything. Basically, what happened is what the officer told. And this nutbag didn't realize that he was fucking up.
But he won't ID himself.
So starting over an SVU thing, then you guys detained him. He was fine outside the car when you guys tried
He was aggressive, but...
Okay. When you guys tried to put him in, that's when he started resisting. He wouldn't get in the car. You guys
yeah, because we couldn't bring the victim over here to do.
See, 1-year-old and a 5-year-old. So I couldn't.
Look at Cephas, ladies and gentlemen. He has no clue of what the fuck is going on. Okay? He has no idea that he just violated somebody's fucking rights. We got Cephas right here in the middle who has no fucking idea of what the fuck is going on.
Bring the victim over there.
So you guys are going to take him back there so that she can identify him?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's when...
We're not even sure if
we
it's
got a
him.
little cut right there.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's him. All he was ID. That was it.
And then what happened once you guys tried to get in the car?
Just passively resisted, couldn't get in, so we're not trying to get him in.
Kicked me a little bit.
Yeah,
Where else did he hit you?
He kicked me in my legs and kicked me in the back. I had my glasses on.
I don't know if he actually got me. It was a struggle to get him in because he was all tensed up.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, no, I just tried to throw.
Yeah.
But Dave, he was able to
get him right here.
Okay. No use force on you guys. He doesn't need EMS.
I don't think so.
Okay. We got to see something now.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I should get tomorrow. But dude, it's gotta be like when he had to do his ID and that was it. If it wasn't him, it wasn't him.
Yeah, it's simple as that.
Now they're trying to say if he, as long as he would have ID'd, it wouldn't have went no further than that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that if you haven't committed a crime, if the officer can't reasonably articulate a crime that you committed, guys, you don't have to show him shit. This man is 100% right on what he's doing. We got a guy in the back of the cruiser for those who just coming in. Guy in the back of the cruiser who's detained and handcuffed illegally, pretty much about to be kidnapped because they're talking about taking him to another place to be identified. by someone who was strangled, who was choked. But this is not the suspect. Yes, he does match the description with the green shirt, but it is up to the officers to gather their information to come to a point where they know if they can arrest this person or not. At this point, they have no reason to arrest them because they're not sure if this is the person or not. I mean, are you serious? Is there only one person walking around at this time with a green shirt on? Come on now. Shout outs to Two Black Labs. She says the actual perp was previously wanted on robbery charges and was already behind bars. How that happened? So what's up with the chick? The chick lying? She gotta be. Something going on. She had to be lying about this call, or at least about the suspect, the supposed suspect.
Hey, Ben. Ben. What about Sarge?
Did you guys notify SVU or not?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we getting back into the third question, First Amendment quiz. Let's get into it. All right, so 1 second. We got which amendments make up the Bill of Rights? A, 1 to 12, B, 3 to 9, C, 1 to 10, D, 1 to 9. Let's get it. Time up. Let me reset the timer for the next question. Get that out of here. So the question is, which amendments make up the Bill of Rights? 1 to 12, 3 to 9, 1 to 10, 1 to 9. Who we got? What we got going on? Okay. So let's get into the answer. And the answer is C. According to the National Constitution Center, the first 10 amendments formed the Bill of Rights. The House approved 17 amendments of these. The Senate approved 12, which were sent to the state for approval in August 1789. That's a long time ago. 10 amendments were approved or ratified. Virginia's legislature was the final state legislator to ratify the amendments, approving them on December 15, 1791, explains the Bill of Rights Institute. So who do we have with the first answer? We got a lot of answers submitted. Two Black Labs says A. Keebler, no sugarcoating truth. Shout outs to you. She says A. Scotsman Cooper says C. Doris State says C. LeVI says C. Renetta Williams says C. Michael Russell says C. But who said C first? Gotta check it out. Look like we got Gray Knight in the house that says C first. Shout outs to Gray Knight. He goes down with an answer correct, with question correct. Gray Knight. So we got Ryan Anthony with 1. We have Level Wise to C with 1. And we have Gray Knight with 1. Let's get into the video.
Is anybody still with the victim or not?
Yeah.
Safe or CRT went over here. Put your hand in.
It's gonna be a felony case, right?
If she possibly IDs him, oh yeah.
Okay.
Plus he's got a warrant too, so.
And there's something for robbery. He does?
Well, the suspect, which might be him, so.
You got a felony warrant?
For robbery.
Okay.
Back in 2018. So.
Do we need to confirm that then?
I don't even know if it's him. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a suspect or whatever.
Now, at this point, they're potentially heightening the situation because the suspect that they're looking for has a felony warrant. The person that they has in custody, ladies and gentlemen, is innocent, and they don't have no idea who they have in custody. So now they're heightening the situation that there is a felony warrant for the suspect that they need and that they potentially have in the back seat. But the person that they potentially have in the back seat rights were constitutionally violated.
Anytime my queries, you can put it on. You guys even search him or not? Well, that was basketball search. He just had his phone. That was it. That's all I pressed him for. Okay. The sergeant on the way to you? Or not? I don't know if he's on or not. What did you tell him? You guys got hit. We got pictures coming. EMS on the way. Do you have the victim's info? Make a copy for me? Yeah, it's on the key card. Okay. Let me go call this. You guys got a case number generated? Yeah.
There goes Cephas again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's good. I haven't heard anything back from Brooklyn, so. Okay. If they have a CSI on the way. Yeah. Just waiting on, like I said, I'm waiting on all this stuff all that. Yeah. Just driving out, man. What they say?
So basically, they're doing their regular bullshit, along with not knowing who the fuck they have in the back seat. They're bullshitting on the taxpayers' dime. Okay? Y'all know they do that all the time. Whenever you see them not doing shit, they're doing bullshit on the taxpayers' dime. That's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I see it, in my opinion. Okay? I'm not always right, but we know when we see bullshit and we know when we see real shit. So right now, they're trying to figure out if they have the correct person, but they already violated this man's rights. Right now, it's been about 41 minutes, okay? They encountered this man within maybe 4 minutes into the video. So it's over 20 minutes over the time that they had to identify this man and detain him, okay? He didn't want to give up his ID. He said, fuck y'all, I'm out here jogging, leave me the fuck alone. They didn't want to hear that. They wanted to shove him in the back seat. Cephas got kicked in the face, ladies and gentlemen, and that's all he's bitching about. He has no idea what he's in for within the next couple of years, okay? Shout outs to Pepperoni Audits.
Yeah, we have a little bit of something. What's that? A little bit. Could have been simple. All we had to do is make ID and go in the window with him. That's all it was.
And all you can hear him saying is, all he had to do was just ID, and then it wouldn't have went this far. That's all he had to do was ID. Cephas is in the background talking about, I know, I got kicked in the face. Like, these motherfuckers, this is why I call them kangaroos, ladies and gentlemen, because they hop the fuck around the city, jumping on people, distributing tyranny and corruption, fucking people up, fucking them up, and have no idea of the law. It's been a known fact for years. Before I was born, cops are dumb as fuck. They have no idea of the law. All they know is hands on, fuck you up, cuff you, take you in, process you, and they go the fuck home while you doing 1 or 2 days. And you'll be there so fucking long, you'll see them come back on next shift. They come back looking at you, you're still here? You ready to kick his fucking ass through that motherfucking cell.
Yeah. Because you got the giant heat, that's all it is, man. I'm good. No, I'm good right now. Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm just waiting on it. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit like that. I guess it's just reopened. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the next question coming up. Ooh, I lost it. Let me get it back up. Bam. Is that it? No, that's not it. I'm keep messing up. I'm trying to have this thing run smooth for y'all, but I keep running into problems. Where did I put it at? Oh man, here we go. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We having the next question come up. First Amendment quiz. Y'all get ready for it. I'm looking for it right now. I lost it again. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Let me play this video.
Hey, what's up? Okay, you can show her the picture. Oh, you didn't get it? And it's probably.
All right, next question coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the timer up. Y'all get ready. Here we go. So next question. Who wrote the Bill of Rights? A, George Washington. B, James Madison. C, Benjamin Franklin. D, John Adams. Let's get the timer up. Let's go. All right, let me stop that. Let me reset the clock for the next question. Get that out of there. So, who wrote the Bill of Rights? A, George Washington, James Madison. C, Benjamin Franklin. D, John Adams. Who we got going on in the chat? Michael Russell says B. Keebler, no sugarcoating truth, says B. Michael Russell says D. He puts in two answers. Dervish State says B. Scotsman Cooper says C. Level Eyes says B. Daily Donkey Salty Dab says B. Baron Von Taco Cat says C. Joe Black says B. Renetta Williams says B. Great Knight says B. Let's get into the answer. The answer is B. James Madison. James Madison's slight stature and reserved personality gave little indication of his keen intellect and shrewd nature. No other founder had as much influence in crafting, ratifying, and interpreting the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights as he did, reports the Bill of Rights Institute. Well, all right. Let's see who got that answer right. Let's see who got that first. The answer is B. Oh, we got Gray Knight with the first answer. He got it in first. Gray Knight 7-7. And we got Gray Knight with 2, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Anthony is on the board with 1. Level Wise is on the board with 1. Gray Knight is leading with 2. Let's get back into the video.
Best because look at the photo. He's not. I'm good about today. It's just he's not being very cooperative with himself. Okay, you get the picture right now? Let me do a social email and see if he can send it to you. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. No, I got you, man. I'm good. Yeah, they actually got me. Yeah, they did. Okay. Actually, oh, did you get it? Is that him? That's not him? Okay, not at all. So even the face, nothing like that? I know he just saw you. That wasn't what he's wearing when he left? Okay. All right.
San Antonio PD, ladies and gentlemen, they have a man illegally detained. They're trying to kidnap him and take him to a location so he can be identified. Supposedly, he is supposed to be a suspect, and he choked a woman. Okay, that's the person that they're taking him to for her to identify. They have him detained. They have him cuffed. They shoved him in the back of the fucking cruiser. Okay, roughed him up, scuffed him up. Okay. And they have no idea what the fuck is going on. You know, they just out there just jumping on motherfuckers and putting them in the goddamn cruiser. This is what they do, San Antonio PD.
All you guys should be on the key card. That's for sure 100% on here. Hey, so. Yeah, so obviously we'll do something.
Shout out to Angie Welch.
Hey, so you want me to your homicide? That's not him. You got 2 circumstances. Yeah, so I don't know what this guy's doing. It's not him. It's not him.
So they just said it's not him. They're realizing that it's not him.
This guy wouldn't ID us, but the suspect gave me, the victim gave me the suspect info. Well, the suspect matches description. The suspect has a felony warrant. So I just showed her the picture of this guy, and she's like, no, that's not him. I don't know. He wouldn't ID us. I know.
So he was a suspect sometimes, so that's still.
That's all it was. That's why we did it.
When you got all that resisting shit anyway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the next question. Y'all get ready, and here we go. 6th question. Which amendment limited the presidency to 2 terms? A, 23, B, 20, C, 25, D, 22. Once again, which amendment limited the presidency to 2 terms? A, 23, B, 20, C, 25, D, 22. Let's go. All right, let's stop this. Reset the clock for the next question. Get that out of there. 6th question. Which amendment limited the presidency to 2 terms? A, 23, B, 20, C, 25, D, 22. Let's get into the answer. The answer is D, 22. The 22nd Amendment was passed by Congress on March 21st, 1947, and ratified February 27th, 1951. It has 2 sections within it stating that no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was the elected president shall be elected to the office of president more than once. All right, so who got that right? The answer is D, 22. So we got Creole, he says B. Dover State says D. Terrence Jones says A. Angie Welch says B. Michael Russell says D. Dover State says C. Baron Von Tiger Cat says D. Scotsman Cooper says D. Great Knight says A. Billy Donkey Salt that 22. Renetta Williams, the Queen, from all the way from Wynn, Arkansas, says C. So who got it right? Who got the first answer, which is D? So we got Renetta, wrong. Daily Donkey. Daily Donkey, you have to be specific, bro. You have to be specific. Everybody knows since we play this game, you have to answer correctly. You answer correctly, but you weren't specific. You had to say D. So we have Great Knight. That has A. We have Scotsman Cooper. We got Scotsman Cooper on the board. Scotsman Cooper has a question correct, ladies and gentlemen. Scotsman Cooper with 1. We got Ryan Anthony with 1. Level Eyes with 1. Gray Knight with 2. And we got Scotsman Cooper just hit the board with 1. Let's get into the video.
I said he's not the suspect. Is he not the suspect? He is not the suspect. He is not the suspect. It's completely separate. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Sorry, give me a sec. Let me. John, keep it started. Let's stop smoking. While you're at 4134. All right. The fact of the matter remains, you still have a long reason to contact him because he has a description and failed to ID and 2 officers got assaulted. So you got assaulted, who else got assaulted? I mean, I don't know if I got assaulted. Yeah, scratch. Yeah, you got assaulted. Okay, so CSI is going to photograph you, try to photograph him.
So we got 4 donkeys, ladies and gentlemen. 4 donkeys. 1, 2, 3, and the officer with the body cam. That's the footage we're looking at right now. Here's the superior. He has no idea what the fuck is going on, but he's going along with how they do things. Shitty. So you got 3 donkeys right in front of you. You got the one that has the body cam footage that we're looking at. And they're putting their bullshit together.
Y'all to handle the type of reports of these over the deal. Each one of y'all is going to write a supplement, and that's going to serve as your statement for what happened. Okay. Did they put all their info on the key card, I guess? I got at least the right number for whoever's going to handle. Yeah. Well, she said she got strangled.
So I already made my number. I'll go handle that for.
Yeah, we're going to cook her in and Joe are already over there. So it's his badge when you do 272 up there. But I have his number. He said, whoever's handling the call him.
Shout outs to Joe Black. Have a good night, bro.
272 is the badge. Still sounds like you. That was the exact fucking description. The exact description. Yeah. It is what it is. So what do? Get him again. It was a him.
So now they're mulling over that. It was the exact description. It was the exact description. This is how you know these are donkey fucking cops, because they received the exact description. The description that they received is exactly what the man had on it. They got him back in the cruiser, who writes that they violated to the utmost. Okay, they fucked. Okay, this happened a couple of years ago. There was a settlement. All right, just highlighting on what these cops have been doing, ladies and gentlemen. They've been doing this shit for a long fucking time, and guess what? Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all just don't see how they get down. Y'all don't see how they being commissioned to this shit. And I'm here to show it to y'all because I'm the resistance and I show y'all this shit. Y'all got to check it out. Y'all got to tune in all the time. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you really like what you see, share the shit. And guess what? If you think you're going to come back and you're going to keep coming back, hit the join button and become a member.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
It is what it is. So what do? Get him again. It was a him. It was a him. It wasn't a big deal. Oh my goodness. Also technically failed ID with a lawful reason. I'm assuming y'all told him the reason on camera? Yeah, look, you matched the description of a suspect in the back of space. Like, all I need to know is your name. That was it. He was like, I'm not giving you that. I'm just running. I'm not doing anything wrong. He's like, I don't want to contact you. Like, I have a reason to. It's like, I'm not just messing with you. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Unfortunately, it is what it is. He's going to go down. He'll probably run down by the time to get back to the cell. I mean, it is what it is, man. He's still watching. He's pretty cool, man.
Hey, you got to force entry on an apartment?
What's that?
Do y'all need a forced entry on an apartment? I was looking at some dispatch notes.
Oh, no, it's just like, yeah.
Sound redacted, ladies and gentlemen.
That's when it started.
Came back in.
They needed a pop-a-lock for the car.
For the car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know.
You want to do dispatch?
So who'd you call a dispatch or whatever? I mean, homicide or?
I got fired.
He did. I'm gonna handle your assault for you guys.
That's when it started.
Okay.
But they needed a pop-a-lock for the car.
For the car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know.
You want to do dispatch?
So who'd you call it?
Back and forth, playing with their balls. Back and forth. Just trying to figure out what they do while they play with their balls. Illegal all the fuck around.
You guys.
Okay.
You guys just need supplements. think he's going to be in there for transport, or do we need to get a wagon?
Dude, I don't know, man. We already got him in here. It's just we can't book him in.
But we still don't have an identifier.
We don't know who he is. That's like this. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. At this point, y'all want to do
I'm gonna call him real quick, and we just need to figure out if he's gonna go in that car or make a wagon.
It's not going to just seatbelt. No. Do we still do IDs at 401? Or they change it to
No, we did fingerprints.
Yeah, you bring over to
When they give the fast ID, it should if he has any history or something. If by some chance there's an issue, like he has no criminal history and he doesn't pop up, they'll probably send him to South Tower. They'll come out. But it's new charges, so go to 401 first. It's going to be a failed ID on top of it. But you're going to get thrown out continuously.
So they already talking about charging him, and I would suspect, I wasn't listening, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm doing a lot of things here at once. Amendment game, navigating with screens and everything. So I'm trying to keep attention to it as much as I can. But he just said that, if he's our guy, then they'll take him to a certain place because he has additional charges. So obviously, and then he said if he's not our guy, we'll take him to another place. So they already have in mind to charge this man who hasn't done a fucking thing.
Yeah, which I mean,
No, we did fingerprints. Yeah, we did fingerprints. When they give the fast ID, it should if he has any history or something. If by some chance there's an issue, like he has no criminal history and he doesn't pop up, they'll probably send him to South Tower. They'll come out. But it's new charges, so go to 401 first. It's going to be a failed ID on top of it. But you're going to get thrown out continuously.
Yeah, which I mean, other than that.
I guess don't put the cause.
So this man is charged with failed ID because they didn't help him with his fucking investigation. Here we go again, similar to the video that we seen before, ladies and gentlemen. This man is not willing to give them any kind of information. You know why? Because he has every right to, because he's a private citizen taking advantage of his outdoor public. That's what he's doing, taking advantage of his outdoor public. Okay, he's jogging outdoors and on the pavement that he maintains from living and working in that fucking city. Okay, that's his shit. He owns that. The only time he stops owning that pavement is when he commits a crime, which never happened here, ladies and gentlemen. And if you were riding past this shit right here, you would think it was some serious fuck shit going on. Because that's exactly what's going on. Fuck shit.
I'm assuming you are kicked over here. Yeah, go that car, yeah. Okay. The same type. The CSI is fine, right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into the amendment quiz. And we go into our next question. Which amendment deemed that all Americans can vote regardless of race? A, 14, B, 15, C, 16, D, 18. Once again, which amendment deemed that all Americans can vote regardless of race? A, 14, B, 15, C, 16, D, 18. Let's go. All right, let me stop this. Reset the timer for the next question. Let's get that out of there. So, which amendment deemed that all Americans vote regardless of race? A, 14, B, 15, C, 16, D, 18. Okay, so let's get into the answer. The answer is B. 15th Amendment was passed by Congress on February 26, 1869, ratified February 3rd, 1870. It states that the right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude. Even if you know your constitutional amendments, you may still believe these myths about the Constitution that aren't true. All right, so let's get in there. The answer is B. Let's get into who answered it correctly. We had Scotsman Cooper that said A. We have Dervis State that said B, but he's all the way at the end of the list. We have Levelwise. She said, I don't know. We have Stop Injustice who said A. Baron Vine Taco Cat says A. Dank Williams says A. Michael Russell says A. Renetta Williams, the Queen, says C. Angie Welch says A. Oh, so let's get into who got it right and who got it first. Let's check it out. Okay, and we got Dervis State. Dervis State is on the board. Okay, he answered it right. The answer is B. Shouts to Dervis State. Let me put him down. Dervish. What's up, my man? We got Ryan Anthony with 1. We got Levelwise with 1. We have Scotsman Cooper with 1. We got Dervis State that just got on the board with 1. And we got Great Knight leading with 2. Let's get into the video.
Hey, folks. Job data sergeant. Like a sergeant.
I was in a knock with you. Yeah. Is there one on that call? Come on, man. It is what it is.
So Matthias Amedo alleges police brutality and civil rights violations after being arrested by San Antonio Police Department while jogging and incarcerated without a lawyer. Video of officers arresting him went viral, but Ometu says he didn't know because he couldn't contact an attorney or family member for days. Matthias Amedo spoke for the first time since video of police arresting him went viral, saying that he was violated and harmed physically, emotionally, and mentally. On Wednesday morning in downtown San Antonio, with his attorneys by his side, Ometu lodged accusations of police brutality and unfair treatment against him and others by both officers with the San Antonio Police Department and employees at the Bexar County Jail. The officer actually sped off, leading me to think that I was clear to continue my run, he said. However, the officer made a U-turn at the intersection and approached me and immediately began asking for my name. Not wanting to be bothered as I am in the middle of a run and feeling targeted, I refused to give the officer any personal information as I have not committed a crime and relayed this to the officer, he said. The officer attempted to intimidate me, relaying that I have to provide this information to him. I do not know much about the laws and regulations of the state, but I did know that I do not have to provide my name if I am not arrested for a crime. He said he was told by an officer that he fit the description of a suspect and asked again for his name. When I refused to provide it, I was placed in handcuffs aggressively to the point that I'm still feeling the pain in my wrists. The officers advised me that I was being detained for a crime that I knew nothing about. I allowed the officers to handcuff me with no resistance. He said the cuffs remained on until 11 p.m. After he was handcuffed, a second officer came to the scene and told him he fit the description of a male domestic violence suspect in a lime green shirt. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a typo. It says 11 p.m. This is daytime, so I'm pretty sure it was 11 a.m. He advised me that he knew nothing about the race of the individual, which I was pretty suspicious of, as that's a pretty important detail when identifying a person. Officers told Ametu that the initial plan was to have the victim come to the scene to see if he was the man who assaulted her, but then officers decided to bring him to her. Not knowing the victim at all, I was strongly against being taken to a victimized person as I did not know the state that this person was in, he said. The officer made it seem like I did not have a choice or option. I made it clear to him that I did not want to be transported in the vehicle to any location besides the spot that I was currently located at. Once those officers are closed on you, you never know when they are going to open again. I'm sorry. Once those doors are closed on you, you never know when they're going to open again. I felt each finger of the officer press into my throat. You remember what I said, ladies and gentlemen? When he had him in the back seat and he was screaming about, "You're choking me, you're choking me." He was using pressure point tactics with his fingers and sticking that shit in his jugular. I said it. We didn't even see it. We just heard him screaming, but I know what these motherfuckers do. Okay? This is how they get down. I was told to calm down, but there's nothing calm about placing an innocent man in the back of a police vehicle. I was guilty before proven innocent. During the struggle, I sustained injuries to my back and neck. I made multiple officers aware that I had trouble fitting in the vehicle and was laying with my back against the door. Sounds familiar? George Floyd. Multiple officers, knowing my placement in the vehicle, continued to open and shut the door of the vehicle, aggravating the injuries that I advised them of. One even purposely slammed the door and later even threatened me. He said that he was eventually told that he wasn't being charged for the initial crime he was suspected of, but he was going to be charged with assaulting a police officer. Wow. He is going to be charged for defending himself for something that he had no reason being pulled over for. Okay? They pulled him over while he was jogging on the pavement. They slide right up on him, and then for the next, I don't know how many hours, they fuck him over. This is what they do. This is why I bring it to you, because, ladies and gentlemen, one day, sadly, one day, I'm going to be airing a video, and it's going to be someone that you know of. And that's going to be the sad thing, okay? I'm trying to get y'all to be aware of this shit. So pull out your cameras, and, you know, if you're not in a situation where you got to be from point A to point B in a timely fashion, and you see police interaction, and you don't think that it's going straight, pull out your camera and record it. Install dash cams in your on your dashboard, okay? Because a lot of you guys get pulled over and get fucked over for doing nothing, just because the officer is in his cruiser parked on the side of the highway and he has to make a quota, okay? So he said that he was eventually told that he wasn't being charged for the initial crime he was suspected of, but he was going to be charged with assaulting a police officer. I was absolutely baffled when I heard these crimes that I was being charged for, he said. He said that he was held in the back of a vehicle for what felt like hours, and police denied his request for water and requests to make phone call or speak to an attorney. Omedo said that in detention, it was unbearably cold for anyone not wearing long sleeves. He said that many in custody fall asleep due to the temperature. He was eventually booked into the county jail hours after the initial contact with police. One person, after the officer continued to aggressively push and annoy this man, was body slammed first into the concrete floor. Does that sound shocking to you guys? Hell no. That shit's happening all the time. I show that shit all the time on this channel. There was a large puddle of blood once he was finally lifted from the ground as if he was just trashed. Total fucking terror, ladies and gentlemen. You see, you guys, there's a lot of people out there that call the police and have no fucking idea what's going on. And a lot of time, the people that you call the police on, you won't even hear from them again. And it's not because it's not likely that you won't bump into them again. It's because they killed the motherfucker all on your phone call. You understand what I'm saying? This shit happens all the fucking time. Okay? He said he was stripped naked. He was exposed and he felt violated. Omedo and his lawyer said the process for him to get out of jail was needlessly difficult. The bond hearing is done immediately without any selected counsel or opportunity to speak to counsel specifically for your case, he said. He said that he had no knowledge of the bond process, and I couldn't access his phone to find his friend's phone number. He said the only numbers provided were for bail bond providers, and he tried to get one to contact a friend to no avail. It's fucked up when you get locked up. Now the technology done shifted, okay? Our brains are so fucked. Okay? And when I say they so fucking fried, it's fried like fucking egg yolk. Not the white part, the egg yolk. You know how that shit just formulates and just turns into a solid, and it gets hard in the middle. That's what the fuck our brains are turned to with this fucking technology, because our brains aren't even trained to remember anymore. We're so fucking used to going to our phone and pulling up a fucking number. Every time I got locked up for recording in public, I already knew, hey, I'm be chilling here for a minute, because number one, I got no information to give these motherfuckers. Number two, I can't remember a motherfucker's number. And they're not giving me my phone because my phone is the problem, okay? So they don't even want me to fuck with my phone. My phone is the furthest thing away from them. They don't even put it in a locker. They put it in a fucking locker, all right? I'm trying to tell you, man, this process of going to jail, especially for some bullshit that you shouldn't be there for, is fucked up. It's super fucked up. He just said that they slammed the man's head to the fucking concrete, okay? For those of y'all don't know about cells, it's all hard shit. Everything's hard, okay? You could brush up against something. Ow, damn, that shit hurt, you know? If you sit down hard on the goddamn fucking... There's no mattress in the fucking jail with a police ticket. There's no type of fucking cushion, mattress, or anything, you know? It's a fucking little raised lip, okay, on the fucking steel bed, and then it's the flat part, maybe about a quarter inch. The flat part is below the lip. And if you sit down hard on that, you're fucking around and smash your nuts or something, fuck your nuts up. Like, it's all types of ways that you can fuck yourself up in that cell. So when you got motherfucking agitators coming through, fucking you up, that hard-ass cell contributes to your fucking injuries and possibly your death. He said he was not provided with food until around 6 a.m. the morning after he was arrested. Ometu said that even when he was placed in a cell in the Bexar County Jail on the afternoon of August 26, he still had not contacted a loved one or lawyer and didn't think anyone knew where he was. He said he wasn't allowed to shower for 2 days. The cell door did not open until the following day at approximately 9 a.m. However, you never really know what time it is, as there aren't clocks available to you in a jail cell. You just have to basically take a guess on how the sun is shining through the window. It seemed like to me that this is done on purpose, maybe, as a way for those in the system to, lose track of time. Of course, and it's been set since the olden days, okay? Since the fucking Quakers, They started this penitentiary shit, and it was mean to gain penitence while you did your time, okay? So all that, no clocks and a little bit of daylight coming through your fucking window, that was all designed, all right? So what he's saying is definitely on point. He said he experienced true darkness during this period of isolation. He thought about his job, what people would think of him, and his record. Thousands of thoughts flew into his head, each gaining momentum of completely breaking him. Okay? He said that this is the fucking mental pressure that's put on you after going through this fucking tyranny and corruption. All right? He said that even when he was told he was being released, he was placed in a holding cell with others for about 5 hours, and he witnessed officers use their power to intimidate prisoners. San Antonio Police Department. I wish I could go there and stick a camera straight up their ass, because I'll tear that fucking town up. No fucking bullshit. Every man in my cell was threatened to be held an additional 3 days for talking amongst each other. One man was told by a veteran officer that he would be the last to leave, pushing his release back an additional 2 shifts. Okay, this is what the fuck they do. Approximately a day and a half a day. He said that he was thrilled to see his friends when he was released and happy that his interaction with police had been caught on camera and seen by many. He appeared at the press conference with attorney Artesia House, a San Antonio native representing him. She said that his civil rights were violated by authorities in several ways. Adam Cobbs is Ometu's criminal defense attorney, who was appointed Thursday afternoon. The charges against Ometu have since been dropped by the Bexar County District Attorney.
Yeah. So I don't know if she's just like saying like, hey, no, that's not him.
I guess
or whatever. I don't know. She said it's not him, but I mean, that's his restriction. It matched the description really well.
Yeah. I get notified handling supplements. So they were doing the family violence. Okay, so he's going to get that for solid. Unless paper tells you specifically to do a supplement for the family violence, I wouldn't, but I would reference that case number in the report. This is the reason it's on the incident. Exactly. Leaving the location. Cool. Want to be for anything else? You got it, bro. Appreciate you coming out for here because that way, this is where we got kicked. That's our crime scene. You can get a photo of the guy shoe off and everything. Because obviously that doesn't show no violence.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just have to show this to me some random dude who has nothing. Like nothing in this. Like has a good return.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the next amendment quiz question, number 8, which is the only constitutional amendment to ever be enacted and repealed. A20, B17, C18, D21. Once again, which is the only constitutional amendment to ever be enacted and repealed? A20, B17, C18, D21. Let's go. All right. Shut this down. Reset it for the next question. Let's get this out of here. So, which is the only constitutional amendment to ever be enacted and repealed? A20, B17, C18, D21. And the answer is C18. The 18th Amendment, the prohibition of liquor, was passed by Congress on December 18th, 1917 and ratified January 16th, 1919. It is the only constitutional amendment that has been repealed. The 21st Amendment undid prohibition, and it was passed by Congress on February 20th, 1933 and ratified December 5th, 1933. Get a look at 13 glaring grammatical errors in the U.S. Constitution. All right, so the answer is C. Let's see what we got going on. Scotsman Cooper said C. He's all the way down the list, though. Let me see. What's the Baron Von Taco Cat? He said D. Stop Injustice said B. Angie Welch said C. Worship Audit said C. Dervish State said C. And we got Dervish State, ladies and gentlemen, with the second question right, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? He's tied up with Gray Knight. And we got Ryan Anthony with 1, Level Wise with 1. And we have Scotsman Cooper with 1. And we have Great Knight and Dervish tied with 2. Let's get into the video.
But there's no warrants, no nothing, no reason to not give us his info when we tell him why we're talking. That's what no one's It's just like, but then there's also that fact of like, what if it is a guy? Right? You know? And very well, you could go get him ID and that could return with his name and everything. She said no because the whole victim cycle of violence. No, it's not the guy. If that is the case, then I would call him. Hey, we're gonna let him know. Hey, this is gonna be this guy doing right here.
Obviously, that's how it works. The chief. Did they damage your glasses or break them?
I hurt my elbow. That's fine. Just your elbow? Yeah.
Kangaroo Court going on, ladies and gentlemen. They still trying to figure it the fuck out after an hour. An hour and 2 minutes. They're still trying to figure it the fuck out. Fucking this man's constitutional rights all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. San Antonio PD.
I guess I got kicked on my right leg. I got my right leg. You should get his phone and then get the phone number and just call it.
Taylor said
now they're saying to get his phone and go into his phone and just call it for a Fifth Amendment violation, illegal search and fucking seizure.
Why is this gotta be this way, man?
The one what you get, left leg?
No, right leg, right below the knee, right there. Maybe that one. That reopened on my elbow. Yeah, my left elbow. Can you getting free birds or something? Actually, see if I just parked. I'm sorry. Do you have Taylor's phone number? Okay. All right, we'll get it for you. I was gonna see if he can get this dude's phone number and call him and see if his phone rings.
He's over there cooking him, right?
Yeah.
So that would be.
Yeah. Actually, can you go get his phone out of his pocket? I think it's still in there.
I think it's under.
Yeah.
Go get his phone out his pocket. Just basically take the man's shit right off of him. Fuck him, take his shit. We're going to figure it out any fucking way, by hook or fucking crook. This is the San Antonio PD way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It was just she's not really cooperating now anymore. See if you can get.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next question. Let's get ready. Number 9, which amendment declares that you do not have to be a witness against yourself in a grand jury? A8, B6, C7, D5. Which amendment declares that you do not have to be a witness against yourself in a grand jury? A8, B6, C7, D5. Let's go.
If you think someone is having a stroke, act fast. Is their face drooping on one side? Can they raise both arms or just one? Is their speech slurred? If you see these signs, it's time to call 911.
Go to wearthegown.com.
All right, let me find this timer. Give me 1 second.
I felt like I became the victim, where there's another woman who was out there seeking justice.
Matthias Ometu speaks out for the first time since being arrested last week. Video of the ordeal went viral. Good afternoon, I'm Deborah Knapp.
And I'm Aaron Wright. Ometu was jogging when he was mistaken for a suspect, stopped by San Antonio police officers and thrown in jail. He says his rights were violated.
Eyewitness News reporter.
All right, let me turn this content off real quick. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
I was yanked by.
For the first time, an emotional Matthias Ometu reflects on his time in jail.
I felt each finger of the officers press into my throat.
And the situation that put him there.
I felt like I was trapped, held against my will, and there was no ending to what I felt like I was going through.
Last Tuesday, Ometu was mistakenly stopped and detained while jogging by San Antonio police officers. Officers say he fit the description of this man, who they say assaulted his girlfriend. Ometu's lawyer, Ortessa House, says besides being black, the two look nothing alike.
Guys, take a look at him. Take all the pictures you want to. There's nothing little or scruffy about this beard.
In a video shared with Ken's 5, you can see the moments this stop turned into a struggle.
I felt targeted. I felt like I became the victim, where there's another woman who was out there seeking justice.
Police say Ometu's failure to identify himself is what escalated the situation, but his lawyer says he had every right to do so.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to apologize about that, and I have sad news. Unfortunately, our 1A quiz game has ended. I lost the page and can't get it back, but we definitely can get back into the video. Apologize about that. Y'all know I'm still navigating. I'm new to navigating this thing, but we got Grey Knight and we got Dervish tied with 2. So I'll keep that in mind in our next game, that Grey Knight and Dervish are tied with 2, and we can continue on from there. Let's get back into the video.
And try to get that phone. See if this guy's phone rings. But I have a feeling actually he just doesn't want to cooperate with anything. Like this is the guy that has like the warrant, which is why he didn't want to ID himself, and she just said, no, that's not him. See if you can get that phone number and then just call it. Like I said, we're not going to go through anything.
Hello. How are you doing? I'm good. Just want to follow up.
I thought so. Really, just what does he want?
I was talking to one about what's happening. Back all over.
What you talking about? I thought so.
Yeah, y'all, it got messed up because the ad on the Matthias article, the digital ad came on, and I was trying to get that out of there, and I got the quiz out of there, and can't bring it back up. So that was my bad. Apologies for that.
Real cops, and we're here to investigate a crime that you guys witnessed. You guys witnessed.
There's a criminal right there.
It's not a criminal. Okay. So that's what they're investigating. So I need to get your guys' identifying information so our detective can follow up with it.
You guys, because I don't like the way you handle that gentleman. My name's business jogging. Even if you didn't fit a description, that's the norm that you guys use. I didn't like what he did. So I'm already telling you, I'm already going to be a witness against this gentleman. I already sent this to all the news stations. The mayor knows about it.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay, sir.
Shout outs, where's your artist? Appreciate you, bro.
I don't have to cooperate whatsoever with you. If you want to take me, please do. I'd love to file a civil lawsuit against you guys.
Starting with step one, okay?
So let's stop right here. So they want to gather information after they detained the man, Mr. Umetu. After they detained him, they now want to gather information. Let me get that out of there. They now want to gather information, and the person that they gather information from is very upset and sick of how they handled their investigation prior to coming to him. They seen everything that happened. He's explaining to them like, look, y'all fucked up. You totally fucked up. And I don't appreciate it. And here it go right here. He about to talk to him. Shout out to Kevin Webster.
Do me a favor. Can I have that gentleman leave? I'll talk to you guys outside, but I didn't like what he was doing.
Why? What was I doing there?
It's my opinion. I'm a lawyer. You can leave my business, please, so I have to call real cops.
Okay, we are real cops, and we're here to investigate a crime that you guys witnessed. You guys witnessed.
There's a criminal right there.
It's not a criminal. Okay. So that's what they're investigating. So
he just pointed to the cop and said, that's the criminal right there. He just pointed right at him. He said, I seen it. I don't like it. He said, we're trying to identify the suspect. He pointed to the police officer and said, that's the criminal right there. The one who has the body camera footage that we're looking through, ladies and gentlemen.
you guys understand there's a couple of people here that witnessed everything that happened out there.
Do me a favor. Can I have that gentleman leave? I'll talk to you guys outside, but I didn't like what he was doing.
Why? What was I doing there?
It's my opinion. I'm a lawyer. You can leave my business, please, so I have to call real cops.
Okay, we are real cops, and we're here to investigate a crime that you guys witnessed. You guys witnessed.
There's a criminal right there.
It's not a criminal. Okay. So that's what they're investigating. So I need to get your guys' identifying information so our detective can follow up with it.
Redacting audio, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I don't like the way you handle that gentleman. My name's business jogging. Even if you didn't fit a description, that's the norm that you guys use. I didn't like what he did. So I'm already telling you, I'm already going to be a witness against this gentleman. I already sent this to all the news stations. The mayor knows about it.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay, sir. You have your identity?
Look, I'm a lawyer, man. I don't have to.
Shout out to Task News Tacoma. What's up, bro?
I'd love to file a civil lawsuit against you guys.
We're starting with step one, okay? I just need you.
Audio redacted, ladies and gentlemen. More slick shit.
And is that your cell phone or is that your office phone?
That's the office number. That's the best number I'm going to give you.
Okay.
I know you guys have a touch-up. I get that. But when you escalate things, not appropriate, especially in this day and age.
Okay, sir, that's fine.
Okay.
You're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. I'm not going to ask you about any of that. I just need y'all's identifying information so that you can go on the report. That's all public record. That's how we're going to do it, okay?
You got it.
What's your birthday?
Damn.
That's actually a good idea. Thank you.
See, I know he wasn't giving that shit up. He's a lawyer. You see how intrusive they are? They don't give a fuck who they try their shit on.
What's your opinion? That's fine. I'm not going to ask you about any of that. I just need y'all's identifying information so that you can go on the report. That's all public record. That's how we're going to do it, okay?
You got it.
What's your birthday?
None of your fucking business.
That's actually a good idea. Thank you. Okay.
You got it.
What's your birthday?
That's actually a good idea. Thank you.
It's not a good idea, right?
1 second, please. All right, so we are recording this live. I don't trust the cops whatsoever. Sorry, that's just my opinion. I'm not going to provide you any information, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, what's your name?
If you do not cooperate, I'm a lawyer.
Ma'am, what's your name?
My name.
She gives her name right the fuck up.
A good phone number for you?
I'm giving you a card.
And I understand you have video of what happened earlier, sir?
Yep, posted live on Facebook. Very live.
What's the Facebook account posted on it?
I'm not providing you any information.
Thank you, ma'am. And your birthday, ma'am?
Do I have to give you
You
a
do not.
I understand.
Yeah, just
When your detective needs to follow up with
Shout out to Kevin Webster.
take me and question me, and I assume that my birthday is gonna be used, so it's so I am a witness, right, to what happened.
Yes, ma'am.
So you want to make sure that I'm a decent, outstanding citizen.
It's just to
or whatever?
identify you.
Okay, you guys have my phone number, and you guys should be able to reach me by that. And
Okay, so you're not going to provide me with your date of birth? Okay.
Fuck no.
Would you guys like our case number?
Yeah, we want the report number. Let's get that.
No, I don't need it. When the time comes, we'll deal with it. Can we get phone numbers for internal affairs, please?
I don't know that phone number, sir. I'm sure if you look it up online,
All right,
it should be pretty easy to access.
Lawyer don't want to have shit to do with him. Lawyer done said everything but get the fuck out.
Okay. You want your contact? Okay. All right. You guys have a good day, okay?
They feeling like real assholes right now.
What is out there? So, good witness? Lord, you know everything? That's fine. I'm not social worker through this stuff. Go ahead. Please, go ahead. What?
Still trying to figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. San Antonio Kangaroo PD.
He did say it was still on Facebook Live. I don't feel you guys.
Audio redacted. More bullshit. This is what they do. They play games with the... Listen, man.
Yeah, I asked him what a comment was for what a comment was on there.
They play games with the body cam footage all the fucking time. They cut it up more than a fucking red alert tape. You hear me? They will fuck that shit up. You see what they did to Andrew Brown? Gave up 20 seconds of body cam footage to the family. Okay? They assassinated that dude. They don't want to give up no information because they know they fucked. I guarantee you they're fucked. We're covering that trial too, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of trials to cover. Let me make that announcement now. We got Dante Wright. We got I think the Lamar Arbery joint coming up. Okay, we got that coming up. We got Dante Wright. We got everything that's been going down the last 2 weeks. Y'all might want to stick around. And y'all might want to hit the join button now because there's going to be a lot of coverage on the bullshit that has unfolded in 2021. And we have a lot of it already. So y'all might want to hit that shit now so you could be fortunate to get the good shit later because it's going to be a lot of shit for members, all right? It would behoove you to hit that button.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
They say we're being racist.
It's just the way we handled it, I guess.
I felt like we were pretty fair with the dude.
Cephas. Cephas says, I felt like we were pretty fair with the dude. I told you, Cephas has no fucking clue of what the fuck is going on, okay? And guess what? The police department wants it like that. All they want him to do is lock motherfuckers up and follow orders.
That's cool, I guess.
I did.
They can't really say we're being racist.
You dumb motherfucker. We got a black man say you can't say we're being racist, boss. Boss, they can't say we're being racist. Do you hear this shit, ladies and gentlemen? This is the fucking IQ capacity that is on your local police force. Listen to this dumb motherfucker. Audio redacted.
What they say? They didn't like me when they wanted the real cops to come here and they're not doing anything and they're going to call me and they didn't like the way I handled it and I'm not giving you anything, all this other stuff. Oh, okay. It's already on Facebook Live. It's already everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Cephas, right here. Left-hand corner with the bandana around his muzzle. Check him out.
That's cool, I guess.
I did.
They can't really say we're being racist.
You dumb motherfucker.
It's just the way we handled it.
You need to have a seat.
I felt like we were pretty fair with the dude.
He felt like he was pretty fair with the dude. The way they shoved him in that motherfucking cruiser for no fucking reason. This man is working the fuck out. And they felt as though they were being pretty fair with the dude.
I felt like we were pretty fair with the dude.
See, he keep cutting it in and out.
Loosened up his handcuffs, put another pair of handcuffs on him, make him more comfortable.
He keep cutting in and out because, see, the thing about it is when they go to court, anything they say can be used against they dumbasses too. And the officers tapping the button in and out because dumbass Cephas right here keeps saying shit.
Loosened up his handcuffs, I even loosened up his handcuffs, put another pair of handcuffs on him, make him more comfortable.
These are the dumb motherfuckers that we deal with on the police force. He think that adjusting handcuffs is making the motherfucker comfortable.
Hey man, let's just go for the suspect. What they said, anything in there, all this other stuff. Oh, okay. It's already on Facebook Live. It's already everywhere.
Oh, okay. That's cool, I guess.
I did.
They can't really say we're being racist.
It's just the way we handled it, I guess.
Shout out to Kevin Webster. Shout out to Kevin Webster. Take it easy, bro.
I even loosened up his handcuffs, put another pair of handcuffs on him, make him more comfortable.
Not even the guy. All you had to do is
give us his info.
That was it. Wasn't the guy. Okay. Match the description. Hey man, match the description of the suspect. What's your name? Oh, this my name. Okay, never mind. Not the guy. Okay.
It's simple as that.
Sure.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go to 401. Let's just get him inside.
Then you got Thornton right here. He's just ready to round him in. He's tired of being out there. He's the roundup man. He's the dirty work guy. Cephas is the dirty work guy. You know, he's the one that goes in first. He does everything first. He's called to the most heightened call. He's the shit guy. You got Thornton that comes through and he rounds it up, whatever shit that needs to be rounded up, and hauls it in.
Do we need a buckle him up, or we can, yeah. Because I need those to book him.
Yeah.
He's got an ID by the time he gets down. He's in your car, right?
Yeah.
He's got an ID by the time he gets down there. He's looking for an ID too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do mine inside because my computer sucks. Like my mouse pad is move it, and the mouse just like doesn't do it.
Let's go 1444.
So now we're able to.
This video might be over. Give me a second. I just messed up again. One second, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, we'll be ending this soon. I'm getting tired because I can tell I'm messing up. Let me pull this video up again. Yeah, that was it. That was the end of that video. I went off abruptly. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's San Antonio Police Department. That's what they do. Okay? That is what they do. And this happened a couple years ago, but the whole point is to bring this to you because we don't see every piece of body cam footage that comes through. And my point is to find the most egregious body cam footage, okay, with police and commission of violating people's rights and committing tyranny and corruption. Wait a minute, let me stop this real quick. Sorry about that.
Battery 80%. Connected to GHES Galaxy S10.
There we go.
GHES Galaxy A11.
There we go. So, you know, I'll try to find the most egregious body cam footage for you guys and bring it to you and show you how they violate their own procedure. Not only do they violate their own procedure, but they violate constitutional rights on the regular. Okay? On the regular. It will fuck you over every day. I keep telling you, every day I keep telling y'all, they don't care if it's your grandmother. I show body cam footage of them slamming grandmothers to the ground. You know, if you guys haven't seen that, you're new to the channel, dig into my catalog, okay? Look at the stuff that I expose. A lot of people say, you show this, you show that, and you're just exposing people. No, I'm exposing what's going on with these police departments all around the city, okay? I'm exposing what's going on in urban neighborhoods, you know, mental health illnesses that is, you know, it's just all through urban neighborhoods, all right? Not only just urban neighborhoods, but it's out in surrounding counties as well. It's everywhere. You know, all this stuff contributes to how these police act. They feel as though that, you know, if they come to a mental health illness call, they're going to heighten it into a serious call. That means they have to draw their guns and they have to tase you, they have to kick you in your ass, and they have to apply so much pressure on you that they'll kill you. You know? This is how they think. They do not give a fuck. All right? And if you think they're going to draw their guns just to shoot you in your ass, you got another thing coming because they're trained to shoot center mass. Okay? That means they're aiming for your fucking nervous system. All right? They're out to fuck you up. And you don't even have to be doing nothing wrong. It's all what they think's going on. It's all what the fuck they think is going on, ladies and gentlemen. You have to understand they don't give a fuck about you. They never did. They're trying to make it as though that they be our authority. You hear how they come up to you and say, hey, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You tell me to shut the fuck up. Who you think you're talking to? You got a fucking uniform on. You work for me, bitch. You tell me to shut the fuck up. I need to tell you to shut the fuck up when you ain't doing what you supposed to fuck to do. They think that they rule over us. And we got to get together. We got to get together and we have to bring light to these motherfuckers and let them know, yo, y'all out of fucking order. It needs to be a whole fucking situation turned around and made better when it comes to policing in this country. It has to be a whole new situation built. All right? All these fuck bags got to get the fuck out of here. All right? Somebody mentioned in the chat that they need to learn the Constitution. And I agree. But you know what? The government is showing us that they don't give a fuck about the Constitution. So now what? What you do now? Huh? What do we do now? Constitution says fuck. I mean, the government says fuck the Constitution. And we don't give a fuck about the Constitution. We're showing you this shit every day. We kick you in your fucking ass and say fuck the Constitution. This is how we get down, United States of fucking America. All right? So what do we do now? Now we have to form. We have to come together. We got to stand up and say, fuck you, government. We're not standing up for this shit. This is the realest it's going to get. You know, you got motherfuckers that talk real shit in the YouTube world, but when you stop here, you're going to get the real shit. I'm just keeping it real with you. That's all. Hit the lights. Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody. Man, y'all gotta dig it, man. Let me light up a cigarette real quick. I done smoked like 9 cigarettes while I did this live stream. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Stop Injustice. 2 Black Labs. Angie Welch. Baron Von Taco Cat. Scott Tim Cooper. Worship Artist. Dervish State. Stop Injustice. Never Wise to See. I appreciate y'all, man. This is what we do. We hang out and we look at this bullshit that the police do to us every day. Okay? And if you want to know what's going on with the resistance as far as auditing it, listen, I'm doing what's relevant. Okay? And what's relevant is what's going on in this country today. Police fucking people over. Yes, you guys know me from auditing, going in city hall buildings and, going in police stations. And yes, that's my shit. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, cop watching. That's where it's at. Seeing what these motherfuckers do in the commission of their occupation every motherfucking day. That's where the fuck is at, because that's where the violations is going on. And that's where it's prevalent. All right? We don't even have to mention the man's name that just got sentenced. Well, I'm sorry, that's waiting on sentencing. We don't have to mention the name. We just went through that last year. We got a whole new wave of shit going on ever since January hit, 2021. So if you want to know about what's going on with your TR, why you not out there auditing? Well, number one, I'm out there. I can't find shit. Nothing's going on. These motherfuckers, I'm not trying to speak big-headed or nothing, but I hopefully what I've done has cleaned them the fuck up a little bit, because when I go out there, I don't see a motherfucking thing going on. And then when I do and I pull up, they hand over IDs and pull right the fuck off. So that's the simple fucking answer with that. All right. But until then, the weather is breaking. The weather is breaking. And, they act like fucking fools when the weather break. All right. They act like motherfucking fools. So, hey, when it's my time, it's my time. But I'm still, in the meantime, going to bring you some real time. All right. And this is real time right here. Yeah, this is an old video, but it's relevant to what the fuck is going on right now. All right. And this is what's going on. So this is the content that I'm going to be giving to you. Anything that's relevant, whether it's news clips, whether it's body cam footage, whether I catch footage out on the street. This is where you come see the raw shit at. Simple as that. And, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through every night. I appreciate y'all helping me build this channel, because that's what it's about. Creating awareness. All right? We have fun. We try to get educated, and we look at the egregious shit that our police officers do every motherfucking day. They look at them. They talk. They mulling over what the fuck they're gonna do with Mr. Ometu, the man that they shoved in the backseat of the fucking car. It's sickening. It's sickening. It's sickening. And, you know, if ain't nobody gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it because it needs to be talked about, and it needs to be talked about more and more and more. It needs to be up in their fucking faces. And this is the part that I'm playing. All right, this is what I feel as though I can contribute, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it for y'all. Most importantly, I'm gonna keep doing it for me. Self-preservation is the first law of man. So for me to be healthy mentally while I'm on this earth, this is what I'm steadfast in. This is what I'm doing. Okay? And then second of all, I'm doing it for everybody else too, because nobody should be treated like these piece of shits treat us. Simple as that. They shouldn't be treating us like this. They don't have no fucking authority to treat us like this. This was never how it was supposed to be. Okay? These were servicemen. They walked the fucking street. They looked out for crime. Other than that, they minded their fucking business. This shit done turned into correctional officers times 100 on the streets with all types of motherfucking gear to kill your fucking ass. They ain't gotta shoot you no more. They'll just tase you with 50,000 gigawatts 3 or 4 times and you're dead. They ain't gotta pull the fucking pistol out. They have found ways to kill you without using the pistol. And the new thing is, get 2 or 3 motherfuckers and apply pressure on them. That's a sure way to kill a motherfucker. We ain't gotta discharge these rounds. Going through all that ballistic shit and everything, investigation and all that. No. Put a little elbow grease into it. That's all. Hey man, it's the resistance, man. I appreciate all y'all that dealt with this situation that I just showed. You know what I'm saying? It's never enjoyable to watch shit like this, but it's definitely educational and it keeps you aware. And I ask that you share. It's the resistance, man. Don't forget to hit the like. If you like what you see, make sure you come back. And you think you're going to stick around for a while? Hit the join button and become a member. Hit the likes. Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody. Shout out to y'all all, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night, man. Make sure y'all be safe. If y'all running out to the store to get something, y'all make sure y'all keep y'all head on a swivel. Because them motherfucking cops is out there and they out to get you. Oh yeah, they out to get you. Y'all be safe, man. It's the resistance.